Slam Sector contains levels of brain rot that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Episode of Slam Sector. Yeah, we've got Custodes rocking the new detachment. Oh, they're good. You got some trim.
I've got some trim. I've got some gold trim. I don't know. You seem to be hyping yourself up a lot.
Oh, I'm Custodes. I gotta do what I gotta do.
That's fair.
They're not known for their modesty. Then again, neither is knights or their pilots, based on
the
true.
Book. That's true.
Read. But yeah, so we're doing the newest Custodian detachment, Lions of the Emperor, or the Emperor's Lions, one of the two. Anyways, we're gonna scratch you up. Get some kitty cat scratches.
That Emperor do be lying to his kids. How about that?
He's also lying on the throne.
Lying on the throne.
Elliot, please. You're playing Imperial Knights, not Chaos Knights.
Oh, dang it. I mean, God, I love that guy. He's doing a great job.
That's why we're fighting. We're actually arguing over puns. And if they are detrimental or...
if they're allowed or not.
Respectable to
Yeah, I'm too used to playing the Chaos Knights, those Chaos and Xenos factions. I need to... I need to be a little bit neater and nicer.
Incredible, but yeah, I'm doing pretty much Custodes Terminators, and you're doing
Knights.
Imperial Knights with the
Lancer. I get to use the Lancer for the first time. Hopefully, it doesn't immediately explode. That'll make me sad.
It's gonna be good. So yeah, all right. Long story short, we are. If this is your first time viewing Slam Sector, we are seriously casual. So please, if you want to see some big brain plays. We don't got them, but we do got weird brain...
Gumption.
Gumption. I love it. We got gumption for days. A gumbo of gumption brought to you by the Cauldron of Slam Sector. So saddle up and get a...
This is why we have a brain rot warning at the beginning of the
stream. That's what that was about.
It's instantaneous is the thing. It has to be at the top of the episode or, my God.
Yeah, we were baiting and switching some people. They were like, where are the big brain plays? And then we were like, well...
Yeah.
No. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We're doing a match play game, Pariah Nexus. What else? We got the Discord. Please check out the Discord. It's a lot of fun in there. People posting their painting projects. People flexing their painted projects. You get little sneak peeks of stuff that we got on the way, especially if you're a certified enjoyer. So please consider that during your viewing of the episode.
Yes.
If you like what you're seeing here, consider hitting the like button. And if you want to see more of it, consider hitting the subscribe button.
We appreciate it. Also, next week, big news. We're going to be doing a little bit of a change of pace. We do that every so often here. A little bit of a step away from the 40K. We're going to be doing Shatterpoint. To celebrate May the 4th be with you. We're going to be doing a little bit of a Star Wars special episode. Very excited about that.
It'll be happening on Revenge of the 5th, though.
It will be happening on Revenge of the 5th, but it is in celebration of Star Wars in general, so a little bit of Shatterpoint should be a lot of fun. Very excited about that. We got After Dark coming up as well, the World Eaters Codex, and Death Guard Codex reviews, and then that's this week, and next week, very fun, we're going to have a special interview. We'll have more information on that later. But
stay tuned. It's probably someone you've listened to before.
Yes. Very exciting.
Absolutely.
But without any further ado and rambling, which we are known for, do you want to get on into them lists?
Let's show off the lists.
Lists!
All right. So we are cooking with the Golden Banana Boys themselves, Adeptus Custodes. I have one of the tanks. You may notice that it is a 30K tank. They just kept it polished for the 10,000 years. Please... just roll with it, no pun intended on the treads. And I'm rocking 2 5-packs of Valorous Custodians. We'll see if I can deliver those bombs or make proper use of the Unleash the Lions stratagem. Inquisitor Draxus on Custodian Guard, that's a bit of a staple that they've been rocking with for a while, nice and reliable. And then the Wardens with the Blade Champ. Trajan is by himself, he's got some big boy britches on, let's see if it bites him.
All right, and then short, sweet, simple, we've got a Cerastus Knight Lancer with the banner of the Marcarius Triumphant. We have the Knight Castellan, we've got the Knight Gallant, and then a small little retinue of Halverins and a little flock of Warglaves. Would it be a flock or like a parliament?
I'm going to say a gaggle.
A
gaggle,
murder.
a murder of warglaives.
Yeah, murder.
So pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Big guns, lots of big swords the size of people. Hopefully we're going to try and make connection onto people with them. And that's the pretty straightforward game plan.
That's the hope and the dream.
Yeah.
Alright, for our mission, we're playing a Pariah Nexus match play mission with a deployment of Search and Destroy. Our primary mission is going to be Purge the Foe. In any battle round, you get 4 victory points for killing 1 enemy unit. From the second battle round onwards, you get another 4 victory points for killing more enemy units than friendly units. And then at the end of each command phase of player's turn, we'll get 4 victory points for controlling 1 objective and 4 victory points for controlling more objectives than their opponent. The mission rule is Inspired Leadership. While the player's warlord is outside their deployment zone, add 1 to battle shock test for units that can see the warlord and are within 9 inches.
Woo.
That should be interesting.
Very exciting.
All right.
Sweet.
So now it's just time for a good old-fashioned roll-off.
Hell yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh! All right. Is that the kind of game this is going to be?
That's the kind. You know what we didn't do? We didn't do our tradition. Should we do that?
Oh, do it on stream. I don't know
We'll
if
do it on
we've
stream.
ever
We've never done this on
before.
stream. So for everyone who doesn't know, when we're doing our setup, what we usually do is we each take turns rolling 5 dice and just kind of get an idea of what our rolls for the game are going to be. That was okay. It was a little bit of a split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
This is the swingy.
Matt every time without fail rolls 5 6s, so we're going to see if he does that again tonight.
Dude, like the dice are either cruel and cold or warm and inviting. So we will see. I'll take it.
That's
pretty good.
profoundly mid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
profoundly
Yeah.
mid.
Why
Yeah. So that's what you can expect from us, everybody. Mediocrity. Mid. That's-
Profound mediocrity.
profound mediocrity. That's what we bring for you tonight.
All right. So what was that? That was a Custodes turn one?
It is
Custodes
Custodes
turn
turn
one.
1.
All right. Matt, what are your secondaries there?
Yeah.
So this cooking, I have Storm Hostile Objective. If the first battle round redrawn,
Yep.
alright. We will get that gone. Containment, nice. Don't hate it. And Area Denial. One more even.
That's pretty good turn 1 draw.
It's
I would say.
risky. It's oh man, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, Area Denial is a risky play. We'll see if it works though. Okay.
Yeah.
And again, the mission that we're playing for, kill 1, kill more. Although on the first turn, I think you only get kill 1, correct?
You only get
kill 1 on the first turn, kill more on subsequent turns, and own 1 and more on subsequent turns.
Truth. Wisdom. Courage. Sweet. All right, let me start seeing how I can crack this egg.
Okay. And while you start getting your little movement around, I'm putting some finishing touches on some little notes that I'm putting together. I absolutely love this thing. It saves my life at a constant.
Did you draw some cute little pictures in it?
Not really. It's mainly the scribblings of a madman. I'm not necessarily an artist. I'm much more of a fancy myself a little bit of a writer, but by that I mean I come up with some ideas, write the very, very shorthand version of that even I don't know what it means later, and then I do world building for D&D. But it's okay if I don't know what it means later, because when you sit down to play D&D, you just make it up anyway, so it's fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
Everybody's fine. What's chat up to?
We got One Speed Wonder hanging out.
One
Says,
Speed.
howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all.
Is it One Speed Wonder that might recognize one of these armies on the table?
What?
No,
Did
it wasn't.
Are you talking about the Knights?
Yeah.
No, that was Haunted Bagel.
Oh,
That-
excuse
yeah,
me.
that was
Okay,
Bagel.
all right.
Yeah. But yeah, he also said, I'm on day 6 of 9 working days.
Ooh.
I wish I wasn't here right now, frowny face.
Dang.
First of all, 6 of 9, nice. But also, sorry about that.
Isn't that a Star Trek character?
Yeah.
That's
Or is that
7,
watching something else?
I guess there is a 6 of 9, but 7 of 9 is the one that people care about.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 of 9 was too on the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, they had to toggle it up just a little bit.
Just this.
I'm sure there's a Star Trek porn parody out there that
Oh,
has
absolutely.
6 of 9.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. I've never been more. I've never been more sure of something in my entire life.
All right. Let's see.
Do we have a poll going today?
Oh, we do have a poll.
Is it anything?
You're not
goofy?
gonna like it. Well, it's who are the most loyal boys?
Oh.
Imperial Knights versus Custodes.
Okay.
Imperial Knights 0%.
That's you know.
There are no Chaos Custodes, okay? There are only Chaos Knights. The Chaos Custodes that did happen, they immediately exploded after they thought about it for a second.
Well, I don't know. Imperial Knights are, like, explicitly, by being Imperial Knights, not Chaos Knights, so...
Yeah, there you go.
Valid.
There you go.
Wisdom. All right,
But also, to be fair, that whole Assassinorum Kingmaker book is about some knights that might not be so loyal.
Yeah. Okay, my guard pack with... oh, shit, actually, I need to roll to see if she has the Veil up. On a 2-up, you can't shoot me within 8 unless you're within 18. On a 1-up, she has a really bad headache. She has a really bad headache.
Damn!
Why didn't this happen at all during our game yesterday?
Because it's not on...
Because I believe I have to say this at the very beginning of the game.
Which takes D3.
I have to say what my code chivalric quest is, and I am laying low the tyrant, and that's what gives me the rerolls on hits and wounds.
Laying low the tyrant.
Laying low the tyrant
Is on characters, I imagine.
No, it's just my army has the bonus of rerolling ones to hit and wound.
Just one of them, or all of them, right?
One hit roll and one wound roll of 1 per activation to shoot and fight for the army.
Okay.
And then if I kill your warlord, their constant 6-up feel no pain becomes a 5-up feel no pain.
Roger that. Okay.
But that's what that's called. So and I have to declare that at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, she really blew her brain out with that. All right, that is.
She had it coming. She knows what she did.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna advance him anyway. Let's see what happens. All right, they move 8. 1, 8. Gonna get this guy.
Let me know if the stream is, like, choppy at all. It looks fine to me on YouTube.
Yeah, we've got some.
I'm having, like, some weird
on.
performance issues in our streaming software, so...
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
It's a little quirky.
We get a little quirky at night here.
As a treat.
Name that reference.
As a treat?
No, we get a little quirky at night.
That what we do in the shadows?
No.
All right.
I'm fairly certain that's a FNAF quote.
Is that JoJo's Big Day Out or whatever?
Yeah, JoJo's Big Day Out.
All right, so...
I'm fairly certain it's a FNAF quote, but I might be wrong about that.
Advanced. We are Guinea...
God, this thing has a lot of guns.
Just a regular move. I cannot advance... no, I cannot advance and do actions. So... These guys... Did I just ruin my ability to do containment? That's not good.
You having fun over there? Things seem to be happening. I'm just over here doing some homework, and I'm hearing some mumbling coming from the back of the class.
I'm my own worst enemy.
Aren't we all? Played a game over the weekend with Ryan and Ashton of the Slam sector, and played my NIDS for like the second time ever, and had board control. Was killing their dudes, doing good, everything was solid. And then on the last battle round, they managed to push me back enough, take the objectives, and the mission we were doing is at the end of the game, you score 15 victory points for every objective you control at the end. So they scored like 60 points at the end, and went from like me winning by 20 points to them winning by 40, and it was like, oh well, all right, dang, it was like literally down to the last turn, but it was a lot of fun. I'm excited to get some more NIDS playing.
Yeah, and I played a game this weekend too.
Yeah.
And it also went down to the last turn.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely. This is spicy.
that's the fun of it. That's when you know it's a good game.
Yeah. He just had to be able to advance a bunch of shit into my deployment zone, and he couldn't because we were in the miasma.
The miasma.
All right, I'm gonna advance these Alaris there, and I think I'm whoopsing myself on both of these. I have ruined my first turn, and there it goes.
Oof.
All right.
F.
Yeah.
Is that tank doing anything, or is it just gonna hang out?
It's gonna wiggle a little bit, but it's also just waiting.
Waiting.
Played a lot of War Thunder in the past, Elliot. A lot of it is tanks on demand.
I played very little of it, which means that I unlocked very little of it. But the one thing I did get was a tank that was treads, just an open platform, and 4 dudes with a howitzer that was tipped forward. And that thing could not take anyone sneezing in its direction, but it was a very big gun on a very weird frame, and so I could actually like hit tanks pretty hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a tank hunter, wasn't it?
Kind of.
What it sounds like.
But it was a lot of fun. It was just a big, dumb, sideways howitzer with 4 dudes just going like, please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me.
You know, Warhammer knows a lot about tanks.
Especially the Sturm Tiger.
Oh, they love tanks, dude. They love them. They're really, really into them.
Oh, yeah?
If you guys are interested in Quar at all,
Yeah, you know it.
I would recommend tuning in to After Dark next week. It's gonna be a good one.
It's going to be a good one. Very exciting.
And if you're not interested in Quar, just do a little bit of reading on Quar, and you will then be interested in Quar.
If you want to be interested in Quar, just realize the thing that I found out recently, which is you can have a whole army of dudes holding just teacups and no guns going to battle, and that's perfect.
It's very fun.
Just cigars and teacups walking into the battlefield going, what's happening here?
And
then-
squirrel guys.
It's pretty
Yeah,
nice.
it's pretty great.
You
What's
have a
that?
guy with a box on his back that's full of squirrels.
Yeah, instead of messenger pigeons, they have messenger squirrels.
I did not know that.
They
That's
call them
amazing.
squirrels, they call them something else. It's like squigglies or something.
Yep, squigglies. Yep, that's it.
That's
It's
it.
wild. Do you have a run through walls strategy?
Knights can just do that.
Knights can just
Oh,
do that
really?
now.
They have to take a battle shock test, but yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit! All right, that
Big knights
changes.
can.
Big knights can. Okay.
Yeah. Little knights have to go around.
Okay.
Big knights can, and then I can also just go through. As long as it's under 4 inches, I can just walk. Like I could just walk straight through that.
Oh, I see. Interesting. That one might be above 4. Hold on.
No, not that one. That one. These
Oh,
smaller
yeah,
ones.
the little one, yeah.
These little ones, I could just like act like they're not even there to a certain extent.
Absolutely. Okay, so
Let me give you some.
gonna continue to wiggle. So
Let me give you some dice so that we're not.
I'm new to 40k and was wondering if you can mix Primaris Marines with Mark III Marines when playing.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Depends
what
on
I
the-
would recommend doing is just using Mark III Marines as like their Primaris counterpart, just proxying basically. As long as they're on the right base size, there's like not an issue with that.
Yeah.
So if you just have like Mark III guys with bolters, then they're just intercessors. If you have Mark III guys that have like rocket launchers and stuff, they're your devastators, or what are they called now? The missile guys, desolators.
Yeah, Desolation Squad.
Yeah.
Desolation.
If you give them plasma guns, you can run them as hell blasters. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
there is a little bit of a height difference, but like as long as you have them on the right base size, most people do not care.
And then if anyone asks, you'd be like, well, actually, in their lore, and then you just write a little snippet about their lore, about how cool they are, and then everyone will be stoked about it.
Or you can run them as a tac squad. Those tac squads are still currently in the Codex. I can't say for how long they will remain in the Codex, but
Yeah, that's a very good point. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I think. Oh, you're being very neat about it.
I like being neat about things.
So, do you need to be wholly outside of your DZ to contain? I think you do, right?
Containment. One or more of your units from
Yes.
your army that are
Wait.
wholly within 9
and
inches
not within your deployment zone. So yes, you have to be wholly
and
out.
more battlefield edges, and not within your deployment zone. Yes.
Yeah, not within is wholly without.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah.
And wholly without your deployment zone.
All right, the wardens there are going to advance. Let me double check something on the Blade Champ. I believe he rerolls advances, but I need to double check. It's been a second since I've run a champ. It's just charges he can reroll. Okay. All right, advancing. Champion. Of course.
Yeah. We're killing it so far.
Fantastique.
All these rolls, so good.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Should we do another movie night in the Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
What would we want to watch?
I don't know.
I've got some. All of the movies that I want to watch are like horror films. So
I don't know why I've been like kind of having a hankering to watch Darkman.
what's
recently.
Darkman?
Oh boy, it's if you've never seen Darkman, you're in for a treat.
Okay.
It's a superhero-ish movie from the 90s.
Okay.
Sam Raimi movie.
Okay.
Liam Neeson plays the main character,
Okay.
Darkman.
Okay.
And I don't really want to say much more than that, but it's if you like Sam Raimi movies and you like Liam Neeson, it's incredible.
They are so far apart. What are you doing?
I'm just jiggling them. I'm basically banana trailing.
Okay.
Here. And,
Banana Trail.
That's,
A movie that I rewatched recently that I've watched a dozen times at this point, but I just love it so dang much, is Splinter. Have you seen Splinter?
The Cell?
No.
The Mind's Eye?
No. It's called Splinter.
Oh, we're so fun.
I don't know.
You dingbats.
That's a fun.
It's that's Wingdings.
Nope, I have not seen this.
It's a like indie film. It was super low budget. It actually, I watched it the first time and it really scared the bejesus out of me. I was watching it on late night sci-fi channel movies, and those used to be like just kind of like low budget, kind of campy, not really scary, but just more
Like
like
Rubber?
fun. Huh?
Like Rubber?
Yeah, like just kind of funny, whatever. And then Splinter came on, and I was like, this is going to be some goofy nonsense. It's incredibly well executed, very small cast, one location, very well done, good audio, good visuals, good practical effects, scary as hell, amazing, and also cost them like pennies on the dollar. It's really good. If you like small indie films, if you like horror films, Splinter is an excellent choice.
Well, hell yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff I like to watch. Is
Nice.
I am done.
okay.
Your whole turn?
Yep.
Holy
Wait,
shit.
I don't got any shooting, I don't think. Well, hold on, let me see if I got lines here.
So you gave up on containment?
Yeah, so I played it safe and in the buildings, and there was no way for me to get wholly out into the open world. Can this guy see some shit? Looks like he can. I don't think this bad guy can. Maybe he can. I don't really have a lot of lanes. That tank ain't gonna be able to shoot shit. What about this warden? This warden can shoot some shit. Yeah, we're just gonna be doing juicy chip damage is what we're gonna be doing. Okay.
Okay.
So, let me check 24.
Hit television show 24?
Nope.
And yeah.
Just those two dudes?
Front one dude, because the other guy is focused on holding two swords instead of a gun.
Seems efficient?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, let me pull up the warden shooting profile here.
Okay.
So again, wardens. All right, guardian spear, 2 shots. It is assault, so I can do it after an advance. Looking for 2s. I'm outside of. Hold on, I might not be outside of 6 of my other things here.
Doesn't look like
I
it.
have fucked myself up yet again. Okay, I'm ruining everything. So never mind. I don't get pluses on this.
Okay.
Looking for 2s to hit this little guy.
Okay.
Cash money. Strength 10, I believe.
Yup.
Or toughness 10. All right.
T10 on these.
Sixes. Nope.
Oof.
Oh my
Yeah, that
god.
wasn't gonna happen no matter what.
Woo!
All right, and that is all my shooting.
Okay.
Charges?
No. No. I am gonna get 5 on area denial though, because you have to be within 6 of the center, and you're not.
You will get 5 on area denial. Containment? Are you keeping containment?
I'm gonna keep containment.
All right.
Containment's an easy breezy. I just am not lemon nor squeezy right now.
All right. Elliot, your secondaries are...
My secondaries are Cull the Horde and Recover Assets. I don't think I
I'm
can...
going to guess Matt doesn't have any Cold Horde.
Yeah.
No.
Just a
Time an enemy
guess.
infantry unit was destroyed if 1 or more... Starting strength of the destroyed unit was 20 plus.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, you cycle that bad boy.
All right. Just wanted to double check I remembered how that worked.
Totally.
We now... Oh, I have Cleanse and Recover Assets.
Cleanse and recover assets.
Oh damn.
Interesting. Okay, which one's Recover Assets?
Cleanse is
Actually,
not
don't...
bad for turn 1. Recover assets, also not bad for turn 1.
2 or free units from your army. Okay. Your shooting phase, 2 or more units from your army. If each of those units are wholly within a different one of the following areas: no man's land, your opponent's deployment zone, your deployment zone.
Yeah, you gotta be in, essentially, get in no man's land, do an action, and in your deployment zone, do an action.
Okay.
I think you gotta
And
be whole.
6? It looks like it, yeah. And then what was cleanse again? That was when we
Push buttons on objectives.
Push buttons on objectives, but not in your
Yeah.
own zone. Okay, interesting. All right. Command phase, bondsman abilities. For those who don't know how knights work, certain knights have a bondsman ability. They can target an armiger, which are the smaller dudes, within 12 and give them a buff until the start of the next command phase. The only two things that have bondsman abilities are the lancer and the, I keep wanting to call it the chaos version. It is a gallant.
Cool.
I keep wanting to call it a
Rampager.
rampager because I've played Chaos Knights and all knights look the same.
Whoa! That's racist.
Okay, so the bondsman abilities. First one will be on. Let's see, which one do I want to do? Reroll charge and reroll hit on charge will be on this one.
Right.
And advance and charge will be on this one.
Okay.
Reroll and charge, advance and charge, just so you are aware. Okay. Where exactly do I want to go and how exactly do I want to do this? I don't want to just present my whole self to that tank immediately.
Come on.
So I think what we're going to do is some wiggling. I do want to get some shots off on you, though, because that would be fun for me. Okay. Gallants move 12. But if I'm still toe in, you can still see me. So if I move 10 and wiggle, wouldn't be able to get, well, I'd be able to get here, so the angle would be ridiculous for you to try and, you might be able to do it.
Splinter the Rat. Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah? Is that the Splinter you're talking about?
That's the Splinter I'm talking about. How did you know?
What was the James Gunn like horror movie?
Split?
Slither.
Oh, Slither.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was a minute.
Who was it that did Split, which was the...
M. Night Shyamalan, right?
Wait, did Shyamalan do the
Didn't he do
Unbreakable
Split?
Split Glass trilogy?
Yeah.
Was that
Right?
a Shyamalan joint?
Right, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't know. Split was the only good one out of them, as far as I remember. I enjoyed
Split was
Split.
good. Yeah, it's M. Night Shyamalan.
I'm going to advance the Gallant.
The big one. Right.
Okay, perfect.
The good one. Does he have assault?
No, he has only melee.
Oh, interesting. Oh, it's a big melee boy.
Yes.
Look at that. Yeah.
So what I'm planning on doing is just moving him right over here. I'll take 2 inches off of his movement and turn him like that.
Sure.
So he's hidden, but also out on a flank. Then these guys move 12 as well. Do I just want to maybe charge a couple of these guys in just to kind of harass you? I could get there.
We don't
and then
condone harassment on this channel.
This guy's going to move right here.
After reading Assassinorum Kingmaker, Armiger's getting bondsman thing makes more sense to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
I do have a reactive move if you after you shoot at me. So just give me a heads up on that. So I can make that charge hard.
Got it. Good to know. Thank you very much. I can give this guy advance and charge. What we'll probably do is, where's my lasery do?
Laser beam.
I'll just move right to here so he's not toe in the building. Because if I'm toe in the building, I can't see out.
True.
Which is bad. Which is what we would all know as a bad.
Certified no.
This guy's going to advance.
I believe it. Good.
Fantastic. 16.
Now he does have to respect the wall, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And his, well, the parts of the wall that are big.
Right.
He can get to here. Wow. Advance and charge, reroll hits on the charge. Both of them get sustained on the charge. And that's it. Those are the buffs that they have. And then they also get the rerolls, and they also have the feel no pain. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, then the Lancer.
What do we think? Should Big Knights get the Bondsmans again like they used to?
Yeah, it used to
Would
be
that make them too good?
I feel like it was more fun, and you should just do that and then maybe raise the points a little bit, make them a little bit more elite. Like, I know you don't want to have them, like, too few models on the board, but it was really fun, like, giving your little dudes a buff and then you gaining the buff. It also then incentivized you to keep the little dudes alive, because then it would buff your big dude, so it had more synergy. I liked it a lot. I understand why some people were like, meh, but personally I liked it a lot. This guy's just going to move. This guy's going to move about 10 there. This guy is going to move less than his full movement to right here. But he's not going to shoot because he doesn't want to push those guys away, and he can't get a shot over there. He's going to do the action. He advanced, he can't do the action.
The cleansing?
You're doing it on your deployment zone. You can't do that.
No, the recover assets.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Did that guy advance?
he advanced, so he can't. This guy didn't advance, so he can. I'll probably have him do it.
Is he holding up the side?
He should be. Oh,
No.
he probably isn't.
No.
He isn't. Where did he start? Over here. So to get him, I could have gotten him here. Is that fully out or no?
No.
No. So
Yeah,
then
we
I'll
both
only get to
work
do
there,
it.
so.
Yeah, I'll only be able to do it. So instead, he'll probably end up shooting. I'll just do it in my own zone. I could do it with one of these guys who gets the reroll charge. Where is this
I
guy?
think charging would break the action, wouldn't it?
No, that I gave the reroll charge to.
Oh, I see.
Would this guy have been able to make it out? No. Okay. Then the Lancer moves 14.
Having one guy recover assets doesn't get you any points.
It's 2 or none.
Oh, it's 2 or more. Okay, well then, dang. I might just not be able to get these secondaries then. I'm just too tucked in, and I can't really get out. Unless I just kind of give up on a little bit of my aggression. But why would I give up on aggression?
Look, I'm a little shocked. You kind of like deployed pretty defensively, which is kind of antithetical to how you normally play.
I'm trying to be better. Listen, I'm trying to
We're
learn.
trying to do clap better, clap.
Yeah. I'm trying to learn here, you know? Okay. This guy's going to move here and rotate
Yeah.
as he does.
God damn, I love that pose. Man, that's such a good night
That's so
pose.
sick. Okay, so
love that
lastly, the biggest boy I've got. Was there any?
Yeah, this little thing is saving their butt from that big boy guy.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, but you have uppy downies, right?
I do. With
And
the
you have
Terminators.
and you have deep strike
I have
currently
multiple DP strikies.
currently in the wing.
Jace. And if he goes elsewhere, you're giving me a pocket. I'm just trying not to.
No. Yeah. So he's just actually going to stand there for now, which maybe isn't ideal, but it's what we've got. Okay, to shooting phase. This guy's going to dump everything into those guys.
Roger.
So that is a Halverin. They get 8 shots with their Halverin guns. Because I'm activating them, I get to reroll a hit and a wound roll of 1. They don't have fly, correct?
No.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
They get a bonus against fly. All right, so 8 attacks looking for... Actually, real quick, you're not... There's no way you're within 12 right now. Yeah, it's just the main guns. 8 attacks looking for 3s. I get to reroll 1 run. These fall off. Then strength. Where'd he go? Strength 9, toughness
6.
looking for 3s. Oh my god. Those two, 1 AP down to 0 because of cover.
Looking for 2s, baby.
3 damage each.
That's 3 damage each. Fuck. Whale. You have any other shooting lines here?
Not against them, no.
Alright. I'm going to pull this guy.
Okay. First blood. Okay.
True.
And then I could shoot at those dudes, but I actually want to get a charge off, so we're not going to. We'll do the one who doesn't get to reroll his charge first. This guy. 7, I believe, should do it. Yes, and I will tuck him right here. Oop, bump that guy a little bit.
All good.
Then this guy who does get to reroll the charge. Woo! He makes it.
You do not need to reroll a charge.
I could get him all the way where he's tucked up weirdly, but I think just to stay on the objective, I'm just gonna have him touch here.
Sure.
Just for funsies. Okay, now we're to the melee. Do you have any kind of interrupt or anything?
I think I do have 2 command points.
2 CP.
Yeah.
You do have 2 CP.
I got 2 SIP.
Okay. Okay. I'm probably going to do... Do they have a reduction to toughness thing?
Subtract 1 to wound if it's better, and I'm going to pop their once per turn for once per game for feeling the pain on the unit.
Okay. And what's their toughness?
Toughness 6.
Okay.
So worsening the wound roll unless you're hitting me with strength 6 stuff, which I don't think you have any strength 6 stuff.
No, I don't.
All right, so worsening the wound roll and yeah.
Okay.
Also, hold on 1 second, I might. All right, so I got an interrupt, which would eat a lot, or I could pop. It's just after enemy units, like targets. How many swings is this?
They can tank shock, right?
Yeah.
Can you spend 1 for his tank shock? I forgot that I can do that.
Taking your shock.
1 CP. I'm gonna do that real quick. I always forget about tank shock. I really should remember it.
Tank shark.
It's based off of my toughness, right?
Yes.
Yes, roll and look for 5.
Looking for 5s.
2, 3, 4. Nice, all right.
4 mortal wounds.
That is gonna eat 1 and put 1 at 2.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, and then so that puts me down by 1. And then, sorry, you were saying you were gonna pop some stuff.
How many swings do you have coming into me?
I believe it'd be smart to do the 4 attack profile. So 4 each.
And how much damage is each of these?
3 damage each.
I am not going to activate. Oh wait, until the end of the phase, each time a model in my unit is destroyed. Okay, I am going to go ahead and pop Defiant to the last because it works for the whole phase. Basically, I get a 4-up fight on death. If it's a character, it's a 2-up fight on death.
Okay.
1 CP?
1 CP.
Okay. Do you need to roll that for that guy who just got popped, or no? That's
No,
because that was happening in the charge.
that
Got it. Okay, cool. So then, Warglaive, looking for 3s, 6s are sus. Sus.
Yep.
Then looking for 3s down to 4s.
Yep.
Not too bad. Oh, reroll the wound. No.
Terminator 2 can't change the pass.
Oh. Because I can also... No, never mind. You're good.
Okay.
These are AP 3, so just
right.
your invuln.
We're on the Custodes, and these are 3 damage a pop?
Yeah.
Okay. Looking for 4s, and then I have a 4 feeling of pain behind these.
Okay.
Alright, 1 gets through. Let me grab a 3rd, and then let's see if I felt pain. That guy dies, and he is just dead. Because there's no way he's going to be
Do you want to roll the fight on death?
No, he's not going to. Even if I activate. Because you don't get to pile in, right? You just stand. Oh, you do?
But pile it.
No, he's not.
He's way far back. Okay.
9-inch pylons.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then, you'll die back. Then, gonna go to the other 4 attacks from the second guy, looking for 3, 6 or sus.
Damn.
Ooh. All right. Then looking for 4s, re-rolling a 1, re-rolling a 1. Okay, so that many, 4, each one AP3, 3 damage each.
All right, looking for 4s. Okay, 2 come on through, and I gotta do these slow.
Yep.
First 3. 1 is at 2.
They have 4 wounds each.
They are 3 wounds each.
Then I thought didn't 2 go through?
No, one just, yeah, I'm about to do the second one.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was 1, because we do the family pains in batches.
Yeah.
So that was the first 3.
So one guy's on 1.
One guy's on 1.
Right now.
Oh, you said one guy's on 2, is what you said. So I got confused.
Okay.
You're saying one guy took 2?
Yes, that's
Got it,
what I mean.
okay.
One guy took 2.
Got it. That's where I got confused.
Yep, all good. And let's see if this guy's with the Emperor. He goes to the
Oh,
Emperor.
no.
He ain't clearing with 3 inches. Yeah, okay, he's gone.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Then those were my punches.
I did not need.
So you get a clap back.
Chase. Alright. I got one dude stuck in this building. I'm just gonna go ahead and lift up this building here. I don't even think
The Knights love is starting to come back. Got some people rooting for Knights.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
29% for most loyal boys now.
Woo!
What?
Up from 0.
Yeah, we're good. Alright, 2 of them are gonna be able to clap.
Okay.
Okay. I am by myself, so I'm getting +1 to hit and +1 to wound on these. We'll do the Wardens first. Let me check what the Blade Champ is doing for him. It's just getting stuck in. It is not any fighting buffs. Oh, you're T10, right?
Yes.
Alright, so the Warden's spears are strength 7. So I'm going to choose... I'm getting +1 to wound and hit, so I'm looking for 4s. And I got to activate my stance, so it's either going to be lethal hits or... What's the word for it? Lethal hits or sustained.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to do... Sussy. Let's do Sussy.
Okay.
All right, 5 swings from each of these, so that's 10 swings.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. Looking for 2s. Sussy. All right. Brings that back, and this falls. Okay. And then looking for 4s.
Okay.
All right. 4 saves. AP2, 2 damage. Oh, this is going on. Let's do this big guy.
A big guy over there. Okay. So you said AP2?
Yeah.
So looking for 5s. Cool. And then how much damage each?
2 each.
Okay. So first one takes all of it. Second one takes all of it.
Okay. And
so then he took 4.
Yeah.
So that means he's now at 8.
5. All right. Then we got Victus coming in, looking for 2s. Same unit, so it has to be Sussy. Yeah.
Okay.
No sussin allowed apparently. And then this is strength 6, so I'm looking for 4s. Devastating wounds. All right. None of those. AP3, 3 damage.
AP3, 3 damage. Okay. Looking for 6s. Got 1. And then 3 damage each. Okay. We'll do this. Take all 3, and then... Woo! Only take 4, so he's down to 4 hit points remaining.
Roger that. Okay.
Didn't like it, but
Yeah.
didn't die.
That is okay.
All right.
Nice.
And does that mean he is bracketed? Let's see. I believe so.
Bracket.
Bracketed. I believe they get. Yes, he is now bracketed.
He's hurt. Oh, I got the perfect token for that. His check engine light is on.
Oh, nice. Love it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
I need to print a lot more of those. I'm leaning towards vehicles in my exploration of Warhammer armies right now. Very fun. Actually, shooting with a little bit of vehicles. Neat. What else are we doing? Is that it?
That was it.
All right. What's the OC on them fuckers? Probably more than.
8 each.
It's 8 for each armature.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And 10 for each of the big boys.
Holy hell. Okay.
Yep. They like holding stuff.
No kidding. All right. At the end of your turn, I am going to up that 5-man with the character Brick, and they can down just whenever. So up they go.
Okay. Cool. At the end of my turn, Jordan, I am going to get rid of. I think I'm going to get rid of Cleanse. And I might regret it, but I want extra CP.
Get rid of cleanse. Holding on to recover.
And I'm going to hold on to recover.
Roger that.
Alright, so you get a CP for that.
Preesh.
And Matt, your secondaries.
Yes. All right. So I'm still holding on to containment.
Yep.
And the second is no prisoners. So just pop some shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Kill.
Kill,
Yeah, that's
kill.
also the mission. Which, speaking of, we need to score that. Did either of you kill a unit?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
So never mind.
So, is it at the end of your turn you
It's
score
at the end of
for?
the battle round.
Yeah.
End of the battle
you
round, got it.
compare, and you get 1 for killing a unit. You get 1 more for comparing and winning versus the other person.
But also for the objectives, that's not at the beginning, that's at the end as well. Don't we
What?
don't we also get points for controlling? Is that also at the end?
That is right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I control 2.
And I control 2.
Yeah. So I get 1, but not more.
So 5 victory points on the primary.
5 for Matt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. So at this point, I now must heal.
Must kill.
What's up?
Did both of your wardens fight in that combat?
Oh shit. That guy's on. Oh fuck. I should have rolled half as many of the axes. Fuck. How much?
Just give him a wound back?
Take like 2 wounds back.
Okay. So then his check engine light isn't
Check
on.
engine light. That is my bad. I piled in and I was like, yeah.
Yeah!
Okay. Whoops. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because one batch of attacks did 4 damage and the other batch of attacks did 4 damage, so we'll just
Yeah, and then we have 1 8.
I have one of them, so all good.
All right, appreciate you. Okay, let's start cooking. Oh my god, let me check something here on Custodes.
Oh, chat. Oh, chat.
A lot of love for knights now.
Ooh.
Shanks McShiv
Shanks McShiv.
is upset that we're making them choose between both of their favorite armies.
Sorry.
What?
But you do have to choose. There's no...
Yeah.
It's like not optional. You have to
Sorry,
choose one.
but also not sorry. It was entirely intentional.
Who did you vote for, Shiv?
Yeah. We thought,
Shiv?
you know
Shank?
what would really make things difficult for Shiv? If we did this matchup. That's exactly what we did.
Shanks McShiv. That's a good name.
It is a good name.
It was a very good name.
Why are they trying to get outside of 18? What's
I'm
happening?
trying to be barely in 18 because I gotta respect the Lancer, but I also want to shoot the fuck out of you.
Okay. But you don't want to be within range of my Lancer?
I just want to.
How fast is the Lancer move? Isn't it like
14?
14? Yeah.
Gotta try.
Fast as fuck. Yeah.
He's fast as
He
fuck,
is
son.
the fastest boy. Also, this terrain makes things kind of interesting, so we'll see what happens. Anyway,
He would lose a little bit of distance because I'd
Yeah.
probably have to twist him around to get him through
Hey,
that.
this is an official GW layout. I didn't do this.
it is, yeah. All day. Actually, I don't think I can split terrain like that. I know I gotta be 6 away from all this, so. Alright, this is gonna be.
What layout is this? I think it's layout 6.
Layout
Somebody's
6.
out here laying out 6s and shit. Alright, I'm gonna see if Kyria Draxus hurts her friggin' head again.
Oh, yeah. Does she have a headache?
We're good.
Super no.
She's, you gotta be with an 18 to shoot him, which you're halfway into half of the board, so shit, there goes that ability. Alright. They are able to assault. I gotta make sure I respect my bubble from each other, too, because if they're too close to each other, they turn off a bunch of abilities.
Very interesting detachment.
It is. It's pretty wacky.
Especially for an elite army where you're going to be bringing fewer things. It's kind of a interesting way of...
That's what you think.
Oh, dude.
You think he's bringing fewer things.
I've got some more sleeve.
Oh!
Well, we'll see what happens.
Is it going to start spawning Nurgling swarms or something?
Yes, Chaos
amazing.
Custodes.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking sick. Alright, I just need to make sure that I can see...
You're telling me this game was made in a workshop? You're telling me a shrimp fried
with a
this
box
rice?
with a box of scraps. All right, he's gonna go there. And he's gonna get behind him. Okay.
Watch out about your bubble.
Yeah. As long as I'm not crossing this, then my bubble's good. Basically.
You're getting... man, this detachment was made for you so that you could utilize all your doodads.
Oh my god, I love a good doodad, y'all. Okay, so he's just gonna get here. He can shoot that line, and then she's just gonna get like here. Thank God she doesn't bracket or anything.
Chad, did y'all see those Space Wolves?
Those are busting, dude.
That shit was crazy, right?
Yeah, the dude throwing. Oh my
That
god.
new, yeah, Arjack.
Yeah, that was nuts.
So good. She's actually gonna get. And the new, what's his name?
I, for one, am in
Logan.
full support of furries. So,
Whoa. Full support?
full support.
Respect.
Yeah. Can she see a goddamn knight? Wait, no, she can. Yeah, she can see this guy.
The front guy.
Her brain can go there, cannot go there.
Elliot, did you see them?
I did not. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the reveal we got way before?
Nope.
Like a couple
Literally
weeks ago?
today.
Oh. No, I have not seen
Logan
it.
Grimnar has possibly the most powerful tactical rock in the game.
Oh, that's saying
It's
something.
fucking crazy.
That's saying something.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts though.
Is it a rock that's holding guns?
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's pretty powerful
Look
tactical
at that
rock.
tactical rock, dude.
It's got a skull to show how tactical it is. No,
and it's
two
got
skulls.
wolves.
And it's got wolves on it.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're not actually called wolves, right? They're called...
There are no wolves on Fenris.
They're called like puppers or something. What are
yeah,
they called?
doggos.
They're called doggos.
Oh my god.
No, they're called Fenrisian wolves.
So what's the whole thing about there are no wolves on the place?
Depends who you ask, but it's mostly, if I remember correctly, about the Canis Helix and
The what?
Dude, what, man?
basically there's like a part of the Space Wolves gene seed that like turns them into wolfen,
Like
Right.
actual full wolves?
like werewolves.
Oh, okay.
But also potentially once they're past wolfen, then yeah, straight up turning into wolves.
So
and
you're
the Space
saying
Wolves
is
are
those
like, that
dogs-
doesn't happen. That does not happen. There are no wolves on Fenris.
Okay. So what you're saying is those two dogs that are next to him might be his brothers?
Maybe. What they have names.
Certainly could.
Tiernak and Fenrir. Yeah.
Brother Tiernak and Brother Fenrir?
Don't say that. There are no wolves on Fenris.
Boom, boom. Alright, so that guy can shoot either of those. Sweet.
This is Thor.
Thor!
They even gave him
Look
a
at
hammer
that.
throwing pose.
Oh,
Crazy.
that hammer's gonna break off
Oh, yeah, people are gonna be
instantaneously.
snapping
For
those.
sure.
I can't wait for it to be like, whoop! It's just curved hard, high, or low.
Yeah.
And you hit it. Who is this guy? A Stormcaller?
Yeah, Njal Stormcaller.
Is that the named one or the
Yeah.
generic one?
Nyall.
That looks really good.
He's a named.
Is that
rune
this?
priest,
Is he
basically.
named for that? Because that's the sound that his bird makes when it goes by people. Meow, meow, meow.
We're
And then
adults here,
new
We're adults here.
new Wolfguard Terminators.
Very good, very good.
so-
I mean, it
This
is-
bodes well for new
Whoa.
Assault Terminators.
Whoa, look at that guy.
Yeah, dude, that guy's my favorite.
Dude, that guy's about to crank that hog so
Yeah.
hard. Oh my god.
Claws, good, good. Shield,
Yeah,
good.
that's the stuff that just got revealed today. It's insane.
Pretty cool.
This is very, very.
I do think they look pretty cool, but
It's more hinting that the spirits and wolves on Fenris are potentially chaos demons. I've never heard that.
Dude, what now?
so
I
they're
need
So
Book
so
on
there
that
is
one. I'm
there is a
hesitant.
thing where
Like a warp into
they're psychers. They don't have psychers, They have
Okay.
rune priests, and the
Okay.
rune priests, instead of drawing their powers from the warp, draw their powers from Fenris. And so, yeah.
Huh, that sounds like heresy to me.
It really does. All right, sorry, I gotta look for one.
Yeah,
So maybe that's also a there's no wolves on Fenris thing.
Yeah, on one hand, I think that they look pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of Space Marines in general, but I do recognize that they look pretty cool. On the other hand, they are kind of stealing my whole vibe as a Votan player, and I need them to back off the runes.
I'm sorry.
I need them to back off
these
the
armies
runes.
came first.
No, you're wrong.
Y'all are funny.
No.
One of these armies came first, and it was not the Votan.
No, you're wrong.
Think of it this way: there's a lot of good bits for you to use for kit bashing.
That's fair.
That is super true.
That's fair and true.
Look, if I end up with spare Space Wolves bits, maybe I'll give you some for your guys.
Oh, I thought you were about to say for my birthday.
For your birthday.
For your birthday, I
Happy
will give you
birthday.
some spare plastic I had laying in a drawer. Get out of here.
That's what I give to Ryan.
Oh, that's true. Oh my god, I gave Ryan a bucket.
I gave Ryan a bucket.
When my Ryan box is full, I'm gonna give it to him. I have a Ryan box in my office.
I had a Ryan box and I just emptied it out onto him. So I don't have any more Ryan gifts.
I promise I'm doing something with logic and reason here. It's just, unfortunately, taking fucking forever.
I believe you. I think you're crazy, but
My interpretation is that the wolves are the original settlers that had the helix in them and devolved back into wolves.
Oh.
So there's a lot of different interpretations of this.
Huh.
I'm just gonna I'm honestly, and I hate to say it, y'all, I'm just gonna stick to the whole space furries thing, and because that's all I can really think
that's
about.
valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's all I can really do mentally.
That's why I'm doing mine as a successor chapter, not actually Space Wolves.
But successors
Mine
to the Space Wolves?
Yeah, so
Are they space cats?
they're Blood Eagles.
They're space birds.
Space Birds, yeah.
Okay.
Not Blood Ravens, not Raven Guard, not Raptors.
Not bird. No, yeah, not Bird Squad, but the other one.
But Space Wolves, until very recently, didn't have any successors, like, canonically.
Okay.
Because their gene seed was too unstable.
Okay.
So,
Because everyone turned into Labrador Retrievers when
yes.
they would get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct. They turned into puppers.
Okay. Hey, listen.
yeah.
If I'm one thing, I'm the lore expert here on the channel.
And now there's Wolf Spear, which are, I think, technically not like gene seed successors from the Space Wolves. Because they're all Primaris.
Okay.
So, yeah. Mine aren't going to be all Primaris, I don't think.
All right. Trajan is coming down and he's performing containment.
What?
Oh, wait, hold on. This is the 9 inches away one. Stand by. Let me make sure I'm doing it right. I'm pretty sure I'm
There's a
doing
bug that's bothering me. I'm not just doing kung fu, everybody.
No, Trajan is not containing. There we go, containing. And you can't do your deployment. You have to be out of your deployment totally, or do your deployment edge?
Entirely out of your deployment zone.
For containment? Yeah. You have to be out of your deployment.
You don't give a shit about your edge, though, right?
It's any battlefield edge that's not in your deployment zone.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. I see. Fascinating.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. No.
Yeah. One or more battlefield
Okay.
edges not within your deployment zone.
Gotcha. Mida. Yep. Oh well.
Again?
Yeah, basically. I thought I had the other one. I thought I had recover assets, and I did not.
Ah.
I'm sorry we don't have a time machine.
Listen, I'm just over here hoping that Matt keeps hucking up all of his turns. 'Cause
Look, one day with the amount that we fuck up our rules constantly, we're gonna invent a time machine so we can go back and like a time turner basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
all day now.
So we just like go back a few minutes and redo our turns.
a Timmy Turner time turner?
Timber.
We are going to leave that as it is.
Okay.
Trajan's just gonna chill.
Okay.
And we got all these going.
Where's Trajan? That's him up in the top corner over there.
Yeah,
Over-
right over
over-
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little lonely man.
Here, I'll turn around so you could be a little bit
He's a
better.
lonely boy.
I'm also gonna
He's
make
a
sure
lonely
that
boy.
give each other space. Okay, so
Yep.
I am going to proceed to the shooting phase.
Okay.
And in the shooting phase, I'm going to activate these guardians first. They're on an objective, so I'm rerolling all wounds and maybe hits. Stand by. And I'm going to do my once per game double tap where I'm shooting twice.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And because they have the plus, they're out of range of everybody, they have a +1 to hit, so they ignore the melee.
Right, yeah, they're going to be
reduction.
ignoring the melee stuff, yeah. Let me double check 24 on some stuff. You get that reference, Elliot? 24, the show?
Not after you then did a weird Thomas the Tank Engine toot-toot noise, but sure. Yeah, you went 24, toot-toot, you know, you get that reference? You get that reference? Remember that 24 season where it was all on a train?
Where the timer, with a little clock that they used for an interstitial went toot-toot.
Yeah, it went toot-toot.
There was a 24 season where there was a nuke on a train, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was a steam train that went toot-toot.
Thomas the Tank Engine joins the jihad.
Yeah, they were there with George Carlin in Tanktown or whatever the hell it's called.
George Carlin.
Wasn't he in that show?
Fuck, dude, I don't know what's happening.
I'm pretty sure George Carlin was like one of the dudes in that Thomas the Tank Engine show. Am I crazy?
All right,
I'm Googling it.
Goddamn it. We're doing her shooting first. She's going to be dumping into the front.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do that yet.
Okay.
Hold on, everybody. Chat.
George Carlin, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Terrorist nuke.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was on Thomas the Tank Engine.
Really?
Yeah, he was he was one of the narrators. Why George Carlin is the greatest Thomas narrator?
Wait, he was 4 seasons.
Yeah, he was the dude. Most of the time you're listening to Thomas the Tank Engine, when you hear someone talking in the background telling you what's going on, it's George Carlin. He's like this close to saying fuck. At any given time.
Whatever pays the bills, man, that blows my fucking mind.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Y'all gave me such a look of like, that's not right. I started to second guess myself, but I'm right. I'm always right.
I'm gonna see if I can punk this wounded knight.
Go for it.
Alright, looking for 2s.
2s. I see 1s.
I see wiener. Now I'm looking for...
He sees wieners?
Got it.
Okay.
Anyway,
in case you couldn't
strength
hear what he said.
You're T10 on these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking for 5s after my buff, and I'm rerolling all.
Ooh.
So 5s fishing.
Ooh.
Well, shit.
Damn, dude. Calm down a little bit. No, that's fine.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have...
What's the AP on that?
AP 1.
AP 1, I have cover, so that's going to be AP none. So I'm looking for 3s.
2 damage.
Looking for 6s. Oh, so close. If I had killed your warlord, that would have saved me 1. You said 2?
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we've got... yeah, I'm just going to double tap. I'm going to do that one more time.
Did I spell wiener right?
Wiener.
I before E, except after C, right?
It's amazing. All right, we're
except in wiener,
and then she's gonna. Oh my God, please no.
There's so many exceptions. I honestly don't know.
All right, we got those.
No, I was right. It is I before E.
Okay. I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't write wiener a lot, so I don't actually know how to. I don't actually know how to spell it. What the fuck is this?
Holy shit!
Hey, Matt, I need you to go back to fumbling.
A different way.
I need you to go back to fumbling a little bit, man. I need you to. What? So what is this on? This big guy?
Yeah, the big guy.
Okay.
Same roll as before.
No AP.
Well, AP 1 that you cover out.
Okay, so looking for 3s. Sweet lord. Okay. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Looking for 6s. No. Right. 2 more damage. So he is bracketed once more, down to 2.
Yeah, 2 right now.
Give me that engine.
Oh yeah.
He's got 2 right now.
Okay. The Inquisitor Draxus cannot see him, so she's going to put Dirge Singer and Psychic Tempest twice into this knight.
Okay. What's
Dirge.
the AP on these?
Both are 0, and they both have devastating wounds. One of them is Psychic and Sustained 2.
Okay. Let me know if the AP gets more than, like, 2.
Alright.
Is that man missing a head?
Yeah, he actually
it's on
has
purpose.
stealth and lone ops, so that's His name's Ichabodius.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure he didn't used to? He accidentally got caught up in the Thousand Suns rubric, and so he's.
That's actually really fucking funny. Just have them headless. That would be a great way to do the Terminators there.
Oh yeah.
Just don't put helmets in. Anyway, okay, we're looking for 3s with this. I'm doubling up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 7, 8 for this. This is Dirge Singer. Looking for 3s, yeah, because of my buff.
Okay.
Alright, they all go away. And the Dirge Singer is not sussy. Okay. And then these are normally 6s, but now they're 5s rerolling. Alright.
1 dev.
Yes, that is a dev. That is
2
another
dev?
dev. Yep.
What's this?
Those are AP 0 to damage.
Looking for, well, yeah, can't go up to 2. Looking for a 3. Got it. And then how much are these?
That's 4 total H2.
Okay, well then, give me 1. I need 3 6s.
Easy.
I got 1 6.
See if he blows up. It'd be really fucking fun.
And this counts as a 6, and then this. Yeah, let's see if he blows up. Am I looking for a 1 or a 6? I always get it mixed up. I'm looking for a 6. Ooh, I saw it for a
You're
second.
looking for a 6? You want him to explode?
Yeah, it would deal more damage to his guys.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, I could roll really ridiculously, but still.
Theoretical, practical. We learned that from a little Primarch that also liked the Emperor. Alright, so Warden's spiked there. Oh shit, hold on. That damage was here. The damage wasn't there. Because remember, she couldn't see that guy.
Oh, okay, so then he's still at
Yes.
2.
Yeah, so all those rolls were actually for him.
Okay, so that's fine. So then he took, what was it, 4?
Yeah, that was 4 that came on him, and then he failed before checks there.
Yes, so then grab this, and that means he is at 8, because they have 12 to begin with? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Alright, now we're going to do the Psychic Tempest behind that, and this is also shooting twice. I'm just doing it in a fucked up order, and it is 6 shots, so we're rolling 12 times. Okay, now this is looking for 3s, sustained hits 2. Not a
Oh my god.
Holy shit. That's unfortunate.
Ton of 1s and
Look at
2s
those
in there.
2s!
Oh my goodness. Alright. There go all those, and these are looking for 5s reroll.
Okay.
Not a 1. Alright.
Holy shit.
The Dice Spirit has left me. 1.
Hey, there's 1.
AP 0 to damage. Oh, AP 0 to damage. Psychic if you care.
I do not. Looking for a 3. Got it.
Alright. The guard are done shooting. Now let us proceed to
Are you going to charge or anything?
no, I need to shoot with them, them,
Oh.
them. Really want to take out both of them knights.
Okay.
You got 8 left on that, 2 left on that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do these guys. These guys aren't affecting that fight. All these homies are going to shoot at this guy. Pre-measured, they're all within 18, so I'm getting both the grenade launchers and the
All 6 of them, or
all 6 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. And the captain has the captain in the white cloak has the same shooting profile, so I'm gonna roll them together. Let me double check that.
What's the AP on all that?
All of these are going to be AP1, and I've gotten out of cover.
They're shooting on the check engine light?
No, they're shooting on this, this flank. Basically,
I'm
this
not even on the
flank.
I'm not even on the right thing.
Oh my god.
We're all the way up here.
We're over here.
Hell yeah.
Okay. AP1, no
AP1
cover.
on all of these, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so this is going to be 66 number of grenade shots. And let me check something real quick here. Strategic Mastery. Do I want to use a free stratagem? Yes. Sorry, I have to go into the thanky tanky real quick here.
You're totally good.
Shoot a phase, your movement phase, your command phase, fight phase, any phase.
Uh-huh. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm just going through my strategies. All right, I got nothing that kicks in here. Let me just check Alaris again. And yeah, so Slayer of Tyrants, I'm going to be able to re-roll the wound roll on these. Yeah, okay. So these are the number of grenade shots going on to this bad boy.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 22. All right. I gotta roll 22 dice.
Like the Taylor Swift song?
That's a what?
Like the Taylor Swift song?
Oh yeah. Do you like 22s?
I think so, yeah.
Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2. Sorry, Elliot, I gotta steal your stash of gold.
You know, if you had been stacking up your dice correctly, you could have done it on your
I
side.
know, I'm a fucking slob. I need to bring my dice, whatever.
No, it's too loud.
I want to print it off of something that's softer so that it doesn't do it as much.
Make it out of sew it, quilt it.
Oh, yeah. Put a little bit of felty.
Crochet.
Yeah, crochet it.
Okay, so I'm now going to be looking for 2s to hit you.
Okay.
And there's no tricks on this. I'm just straight up 2s here. Yoinky. Yoinky, yoinky. Any 2s in there? Or any 1s in there, excuse me? No. Alright, we're good. Alright, now these are wounding you on 5s, and I re-roll all.
Okay, this isn't anything, right?
No, that was the number of shots, and I didn't want to like accidentally include those because of anyway. Looking for 5s. Re-rolling. Yes. I think that's it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, AP1 on all those, 1 damage.
Okay, looking for 4s on all of these. This many go through? 6 go through?
6 go through.
All right. And then looking, these are 1 damage each, right?
Yep.
Looking for 6s? None. He
Fuck.
takes 6. Which puts him down to 6.
Alright, now they got spears behind that. These are
Okay.
2 damage, AP1, 2 damage.
Okay.
Looking for 2s.
Ooh.
Falls, and falls. And then we are looking for 5s, re-rolling. Yeah, 5s
Okay.
re-rolling.
How do you get into re-rolling roll?
Slayer of Tyrants, whenever they attack a character, monster, or vehicle, I re-roll the re-roll.
Oh my god. And that's just for that type of model?
Yeah, that's just for the Terminators.
Got it.
Alright, hopefully I do slightly better than that. Next pass.
There's a couple.
Slightly better than that. Alright. AP1 on these, and 2 damage.
Looking for 4s. Got all but 1, and then 2 damage. Looking for 6s. Got it. So he's down to 5. Not quite bracketed yet.
Okay. Alright. Now,
Give me some of these, yeah.
let's do. Alright. You got a big one that's at 2, correct? And then
Yes.
This guy's at 8.
At 8.
Alright, so if I do the measuring that I think I did, I'm able to pop all these guys. Okay, he's able to hit. I don't think this guy can, unfortunately. Alright. And 1 spear and grenade down. Okay. Same as before. Going on the bad wounded guy.
Okay.
One of them can't shoot, so this is 5d6 number of grenade shots.
Okay.
12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright.
Perfect.
5, 10, 15. Alrighty. Looking for 2s.
These are all still AP1 or
Correct,
something,
yeah.
right? Okay.
You're gonna have cover.
Okay.
Yes. 1 and 1. Okay. And now we are looking for 5s re-rolling.
Okay.
Not bad. Doink. Okay. These re-roll. Okay. Covered to AP0, 1 damage.
Okay, looking for 3s.
Okay.
Saved most of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 damage each.
1 damage each.
Looking for 6s. None. So that means he is dead.
Cook him.
No.
Stop for a second.
Stop for a second. So now he actually died. We saw a glimpse into the future for about a moment.
Yes. So what happens when you go against the Emperor's will? Alright, I'll sort that later. So they're done shooting now. Now let's do the... what's the name of that thing? Caladius? I assure you that is a Caladius?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that thing has the fly keyword, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Actually, shit, it might, honestly. Alright, so I can shoot biggest boy back there, although I'm really worried about my wardens there, and I would like to have that objective.
Okay.
So, yes, the Caladius is going to alpha strike that tank.
Okay.
Or that walking tank.
Okay.
Where you at, Caladius? Grab tank. Double checking fly keyword. It has fly. It has the fly word. Okay, because I'm shooting at a... Oh, damn, I got the bad gun on here still. Hold on 1 second. Oh, twin blaze cannon. Okay. 4 shots.
Shooting the one in the middle.
Yeah, the one on the center objective. 4 shots. Looking for 2s. I do not get my own buff, so I'm actually looking for 3s on this after the -1. And 4 shots looking for 3s, yeah.
Okay.
These are strength 12, so I believe I'm looking for 3s.
Uh-huh.
And these are twin linked. So didn't need it.
Okay.
AP 3. You've got cover.
So AP2, going to 5. This is against my Warglaive, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Looking for the 5s. Saved 1. How much damage each?
These are D6 plus 2 each.
Ooh. Roll it.
Alright, let's see if I get that beautiful beam footage. Yeah.
Oh.
That's 14 damage.
All right. I'm going to steal your dice.
Do that. Oh.
5,
I believe.
10.
I've seen you do. Oh, I don't know if I've seen you do this.
Yeah, this is a lot. I don't think I've seen anybody do this.
It's 14d6.
You need 7 6s.
I need 7 6s. Easy.
Shit.
I got 1. That counts as, right? That kind of counts.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, you sustained save.
yeah.
Sustained save 7.
Ooh,
Got
we're so
there.
close.
That was a funny noise. Alright, and the rest of the shots are scrapped. The wardens now have their shooting unlocked for all of that being worth, and they will put it on. Let's see if I got 24 here. Homie is not in range, and I don't think Homie can see.
It's just that one dude.
Mm-hmm. That is going to be the end of my shooting phase,
Okay.
and I have no charges, and I must scream.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Score?
No prisoners. I popped twice, I believe. So that's going to give me 4 Vicks, and I'm holding a tally of 2 for wipey units. To be compared at the end.
Oh,
of
the
round.
primary. I was like, what the fuck is wipey units? Did you containment or not?
I did not contain. I was.
Are you gonna keep holding on to containment?
Yeah, dude. You know me. Overcommitting.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's hold the same secondary for the whole game. Elliot,
I got Bring It Down,
bring it down.
which I think the only target for that is your tank.
For sure.
It's the one.
All
Primary?
right. I get my command point, puts me at 4, correct?
I think I'm.
Oh, my primary?
4? Just 4?
Just
You're on 1 of there.
4.
Okay.
I don't think either of us have popped a command point, have we?
Elliot
did.
Okay.
But then I burned a card to get it back.
Mm. Right.
And I'm saving up because command phase. Advance and charge from the bondsman. Nothing within range of him for that. Also, I'm going to spend.
Oh yeah, you did too for that fight on death thing that you didn't actually end up.
Yo,
needing.
you're right. Yeah, that was a waste. Okay. All right, so we're still holding the big old grip again.
Yeah, you both still got a shit ton of CP.
All right.
And then I'm gonna maybe do some other stuff later, but currently I'm just doing.
Pour one out for those Warglaves, chat.
Pour one out for 2 of the Warglaves, but we still have one more. Okay, we're gonna start moving. We're gonna start schmoving and moving. First up is the Castellan, who moves 8.
Yep.
And then I actually need to check range on this real fast. Because yeah, that would put basically everything. Except he can't see them in there, can he? No.
No. Well, hold on. He can see them because once they're on the footprint there, it's the wall.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Getting, cover though.
Yeah, but he can see those. Okay.
But it looks like you're gonna need like range 36, 48 on that one.
Yeah, well, he has. That's what he has.
No worries.
That's what he do. That's a thing that can happen. So to shoot here, his toe needs to be here. And then to get those guys, his toe needs to be here. So he needs to go here. And then I can look. Got it. Which means that he cuts his movement in half, or not in half, by 2 to go here. And then he just goes. And so he can shoot that man and shoot them.
Quick maps.
Okay. That does leave me a little scary hole back here.
Holy son, scary hole.
Ugh, I don't like that. I don't like that thing you just
Hit film Holes starring Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my god.
This armature here is going to advance.
So you have the solid.
No. But he does move. I think I did this out of order. I did it out of order.
Can't believe you've done this.
Yeah. He's not going to be able to squeeze by that guy, no.
Look, we're sitting at almost 30 votes now. And
Okay.
it's still... Oh, it just changed!
What?
Hey, most loyal boys, Custodes, 69%.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Emperor protect.
Let's go.
I need to move other things first. I've kind of screwed myself. I got excited and did my.
You got to be within 18 to shoot them because I got the thing on. I'm just telling you.
All right.
If that changes how you want to jiggle him.
No, I mean it's still fine. He can still put all of his guns on that, so it's fine.
Should remember that.
Well, because then I actually probably would have just
Yeah.
tucked him away then.
Yeah.
Which then means this guy does have the room. Because the only reason I was towing forward was for.
Mhm.
So he can move 14 inches, which gets him here
Oh, I see. He's still keeping the gap plugged.
to try and keep the gap plugged
Ah, man.
for any kind of
Chicane.
shenanigans and chicanery.
Whoa. Fuck. Sorry, Pat. I didn't think it was that low. This is an ASMR channel.
You didn't approach. Okay. But that's fine. You're approaching me.
Say I'm beyond reproach.
He is going to
Fuck.
tuck. Right.
Oh no.
I'm going to tuck right here, which gives him
You're
some
so
cover from
you're
stuff.
so reproachable. You don't even know.
Gives him some cover from stuff, and he's still hanging back, which, sometimes it's good to play a little coyly.
Gotta
You
do
know?
what must be done.
Yeah.
Brian's not happy that you blasted him with Slurp.
He is especially sensitive to it. Which, whoops, my bad. I'm just very excited for the Death Guard Codex.
Hell yeah.
That was just a gurgling out of me. Do you like to gurgle, Elliot?
I want to get one of those,
No.
the guy with the big sword.
Dude, yeah, I was thinking about kit bashing him. I'm just going to wait. The things that I would have taken to make the kit bash work, I needed for the models that they're actually on. So, the Foated Bloat Drone turbines would have been pretty cool.
Everything's
I
fine.
bet I could do a lot of cool stuff with that backpack.
Yeah, the backpack's looking pretty bonkers. Dude, if the Death Guard fortification's cheap enough, it's playable.
Oh, the miasmic
Yeah,
malignifier?
the malignifier, yeah. You can't, it's a 12-inch deep strike denial. So you just put that on your home base, and it's like...
Does it have OC?
No, it doesn't have OC,
Damn.
but you can sticky with either Plague Bearer, in two detachments you can sticky. So,
Do him there.
Look, all I'm saying is Dark Angels can give a Hammerfall bunker OC. That's all I'm saying.
That's pretty sick, Nancy, I'm not gonna lie.
You have to battle shock it, but you know.
Are you blocking this guy's ability to enter in here?
I don't believe so, but we'll find out. Because I'm wondering if maybe I just
Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man, and then I have a much shorter charge. It's just a battle shock test, right? And if I fail, does anything happen?
You are shook. You can't strat him.
I can't strat him.
I think you still go through the wall, though.
What is it called? I don't know. There's a rule that they
And you
have.
gave this guy the enhancement that makes objectives sticky, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I thought you were looking something up. Okay.
I was
Boom.
looking for the crash through walls.
That was a balanced data slate thing, I believe, right?
I think so.
Go ahead and cut my mic. I'm gonna get a beer.
Brr.
Did I actually want to go? Then maybe I actually want to. We're gonna rewind something real quick because he was here.
You boys want a beer?
I'm good.
I can
thank
beer.
you.
Elliot, you said you could?
I am good. Thank you.
What about you, J-Dog?
I could do a beer.
Man. Which one do you want? You win?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna get him right here. He's gonna Kool-Aid Man like that towards those guys. Those are the guys he can get the closest to. Battle shock test. And he is good. He got a 7 on the battle shock. Can you see that on the? Yeah, you can see it on the cam.
Oh, it's not a battle shock test. It's
Oh.
just you roll a d6.
Oh.
And on a 1 you're battle shocked.
Neither of those were ones, so you're good.
Okay.
Go to full cam real quick. I got something cool.
Oh, are you gonna click clack?
Click clack, guns are coming out.
All right.
Wait, hold on, I got this too. Watch chat, it's really cool. I can also do it.
Yeah, boy.
Aren't we so cool, chat? Please tell us we're cool.
That's what a plasma canister loading into the volcano cannon of my flying treaded Caladius.
Please
sounds
clap.
like.
Look, talking about the NFL draft,
Oh, you went.
I have
Yeah.
thoughts about the NFL draft. Look,
Yeah.
as a Falcons fan, I'm thrilled with how we drafted. I'm not thrilled with events surrounding the draft that we were involved in.
All right, so I do want you to explain a meme I saw. It was a baby playing with a mobile, or a mobile, or whatever they're called.
Uh-huh.
And it was like real-time footage of drafting, blah, 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 something. And I don't know what happened with the draft that was like... What?
Yeah, I saw you post in the Discord like a whole thing or something.
That was related.
Is that something different? I don't know anything about sports, and people were talking about stuff, and I went, "That sounds dramatic."
So,
I have no idea what's
First
happening.
off, what is a ball?
Yeah. So first off, why are pigs involved, and does it involve animal cruelty?
And where's
Yes,
the
because
iron?
it's specifically their skin.
Okay, they're
Okay.
on the gridiron, so they're cooking.
This guy
Alright.
is
Correct.
going to recover assets. This man is also going to recover assets in my zone and in the no man's land.
Yep. Okay.
He's just outside of 30. I pushed him just up to the edge. This man is just
Angry as
sprinting, angry Kool-Aid man. This guy does have guns. He only moved. He's going to shoot, and he should also have shots. Oh, I shot that up. Whoopsies.
Not the camera, Elliot.
My bad.
You're gonna kill the camera, bro.
And I think he's going to put most of it into those dudes. Might shoot those dudes back. He doesn't have a shot.
Cover like a motherfucker, but
Yeah. What's the toughness on that big tank?
I believe it's 11. Let's find out together. It is 11.
Okay.
T11, 2 of save, 14 wounds.
Okay, I'm going to put everything on the Castellan, the big guy, into that tank. Just so you know, his ability is he gets to reroll damage rolls of 1 against monsters and vehicles.
I have a 5 up and full behind this now.
Okay. Okay. That'll be good because he hits kind of hard.
You know what I kind of want to do? I really want to print a laser blasting effect. That's just something you put down on the table temporarily, and you can change it to different colors, right? So like plasma and everything, and that would be like a good marker for where dudes are shooting.
I mean, we have a doodle man right here. Are you trying to put Jordan out of a job?
No. I'm just saying we could unlock so much more.
Look at this man and his doodad addiction.
I'm doing my best.
Here's the thing, chat.
I mean, you know John Madden, but I respect the hustle.
Here's the thing, chat. With just $1 a day, you can send Matt to you can send Matt to Doodad Rehab with just a penny a day in the mail. Okay, so we're gonna start with his big old plasma gun. It's D6 plus 3 shots.
Okay.
Blasts don't matter.
Okay.
5 shots.
5 shots.
Sneaky die. 5 shots looking for...
You have plenty of CP if you want to reroll that.
That's true.
You're swimming in it.
That's true, but the thing is, a lot of my stratagems cost 2,
Okay.
so that's why I was trying to build up a little bit of a reserve.
Okay. You do?
Also because of... Yeah, I guess...
Because reasons.
I had reasons. You know what? I am actually going to reroll that. Well, the other thing is that's not my best anti-tank gun.
Yeah, so then don't worry about it.
So I'm not going to worry about it. 5 shots. Looking for 3s. Oof. That kind of sucks, but I get to do reroll 1 because it's an activation. Maybe I should have saved that. I don't know. I'll save the toughness reroll. Or not tough, wound reroll. T11, looking for 5s on these. None. That sucks.
More of an anti-infantry gun, I guess, huh?
Yep. This one, does that thing count as Titanic?
No.
Okay. This is, yeah, 1 shot, looking for a 3. No.
Reroll that.
No. This is the one that I want to save my rerolls for. D3 number of shots. Jordan, spend me a command point. I'm going to reroll that. I want more shots.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. I clicked the wrong button. Everybody calm down. All right. 1 shot. Looking for a 3.
This is the curse of the CP reroll.
Okay. 2d6 shots. I need new dice. Those are going to jail.
Yeah, take these. Take some of these.
I've got backups over here. We're gonna start pulling from the reserves here. What was that? 5?
Yes.
5 shots. Looking for 3s.
Found him.
You got any abilities for crits?
No. Looking for 5s, twin links. Twin links. Both of those, no AP, 1 damage each.
Number 2. Hey! It is at 13 health.
That was
You did 1 damage.
deeply, deeply
Disappointing?
disappointing. That really
Fuck. Yeah,
That made me sad.
made me sad. Okay.
Yeah, that tank is blessed by the Emperor, man.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so The Gallant is going to put his missile pod into the tank.
Okay.
So the Gallant here,
That's that guy.
yeah, it's that guy, is 3 shots looking for 3s. Okay, I get 1 reroll on the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Then where was I? I completely lost. Strength 8 looking for 5s. Okay. This is AP 2.
Covered down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for a 3.
Cool. D6 damage.
Oh.
4.
All right. I'm at 9.
A melee knight shooting a missile did
D6.
more.
Then the guy with so many guns.
That was bristling with guns.
I was not expecting the melee knight to have a D6 missile. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's
Okay,
an individual weapon, I mean.
so the Lancer has an assault weapon. It's 6 shots, sussy 2. He's going to put that into. Can he see? He's within 18 of these guys, right?
Who is?
Check it.
The Lancer.
Oh, yeah, probably.
He's within 18, but is he within 12? Because this is only a 12-inch
12?
shot. 12-inch shot. No, he's just out. Is he? Ooh, God.
You can
Just out. So
hyper
really,
overkill the wardens.
I don't want to kill them before
It's
I get
not
into
gonna
melee.
overkill them. It's
Yeah.
not a strong gun.
It's not a strong gun. We'll go for it. 6 shots, sussy 2. Looking for looking for 3s. Get to reroll 1. Okay.
This is -1 to wound is better.
It's not. Well, it's strength 6, so it is better.
So looking for 4.
So looking for 4s. Hey.
All right.
No AP, 2 damage each.
We're good.
God damn.
Fuck, man.
All right.
They know what's coming. They're like, we're not going down like that.
Okay, so that's it for all of my shooting because they're doing actions.
Yeah.
So now the Lancer is going to charge,
Yes.
and he is going to do his best.
Yes.
4 inches.
Is that his best?
Is that, in fact, his best?
Oh, wait, I got doodads that can do it. Hold on.
Do you have a 4-inch?
You can do a 2, and if
Oh,
you
I have
touch
a
with a
2.
3, then we got it. Oh, fuck, Elliot.
Am I out?
You're out.
You're out.
Okay, well then, CP reroll,
Yep.
the charge.
Wait, he doesn't free. I thought he free reroll.
No,
No, he has free tank shock.
It's free tank
Oh,
shot.
okay.
That's significantly
That's a
better.
lot fucking better.
That's a lot better.
Turns out. Yeah.
As it turns out, that's a lot better. So that's 10. Can I do any kind of weird shenanigans?
Those
I
buildings.
have to touch, but I could also only move 8 and twist around. And then if I was touching here, could I make it so that I can move 3 inches and touch them?
You
don't
have
think
to
so.
touch them, and then with the pylon, you gotta get closer to the closest. Because you're touching, you already you won't be able to pylon, so they're safe.
You know, if I kill those guys,
Oh yeah, I mean you can tag them, sure.
I might be able to tag those guys. All right, we're gonna at least try for it. He's only gonna move the 8 inches on the charge, technically, because he's going to twist around to try and get as close as possible. I have to touch, so I will.
You are not gonna be able to, because that would be 3, and then that would be 1. So that's
Okay.
outside of.
Is that including his shield or whatever, or do you not measure from
when
that?
you're measuring, it's basically.
It's only from the base? Okay.
Because they
Well-
fix the bloodthirster that way.
All right. Well, I tried, everybody. I tried. Let's not toe in on that objective then, or that building then. Okay. So, free tank shock of 12 dice,
Goddamn, okay.
because he just
Do I have a
get
wounded guy? No, okay.
free tank shock. Everybody, gotta love it. Looking for 5s. 2 wounds.
One.
Oof.
Not great, but
Custodies
it's
is-
free, so can't complain
free.
about 2 free wounds.
Yeah.
All right. Do they have a -1 to wound thing?
Yes.
What's their toughness?
6?
Okay.
So you're probably winning them on 3s. 'Cause
Okay.
I think you got like 26 strength on your.
Well, I could do the 10 attacks with 10 strength, and then
I
I'd be
see.
wounding you on 4s, AP 2, 3 damage. That's a little bit more efficient. It's 10 attacks. or I can do 5 attacks, hitting on 2, strength 20 with lance. So wounding on 2s.
I would
AP 3, 8 damage.
Yeah, and
So
I'm looking for 4s no matter what. So I'm genuinely.
You're looking for 4s no matter what. So it's fewer attacks, but a 2 on the wound roll instead of a 4.
It's a 3. The best you can get is a 3 on the wound roll because I'm minus.
He's Lance.
I'm Lance.
Oh shit.
So a 2 on the wound.
Yeah,
So a 2 on the wound roll or 4 on the wound roll.
Yeah.
10 attacks versus 5 attacks. So it's a little bit of a toss-up. I think I'm going to go with the Lance because I get to reroll 1s to wound. So it's
That's
more
what
likely.
I would do.
More likely that the attacks will get through.
Sure.
So 5 attacks, looking for 2s. I get to reroll 1 of the hits. It still falls off. That sucks.
All right.
Then these 4 looking for 2s. They all land. And those are AP 3, 8 damage each.
Okay. Yep. I'm just looking for 4s, baby. Holy shit.
Well, dang.
You did 1 damage.
Well, I did 8 damage. I killed a man.
You fucking atomized.
But the guy only
Yeah.
had
One dude was like,
This guy, his body just ceased to be. He was fucking atomized.
yes.
Shit, dude.
Well, dang.
Yeah.
A little disappointing of a turn for the old Stompy boys, but hopefully we'll turn it around if I don't get clapped back too hard. So you, speaking of which, you get to clap back against my Lancer.
All right. Yeah.
I was also not expecting that. I was hoping to kill those guys.
I've got 1 spear and my big boy, and I'm still outside of 6. The quadruple check. Yeah, boy. All right. So.
made a smoking crater where that guy was.
Yeah, that's about right. Holy shit.
That's looking about right.
Hella NATO. All right, so we're looking for 2s to hit, and then strength 7. You are T what?
12
T12.
on that man.
So, and then I'm getting +1 to wounds, so 2s and 4s. I'm going to turn on lethal hits to this for my mortal katana.
Okay.
Not a 1. All right, need some 4s.
Woo.
Jesus Christ. 82, 2 damage.
Okay, looking for 4s. What the hell? These were saying they just did good for you. Betrayal.
I think that's 8. But you get a feeling of pain.
I have the 6 of feel that pain.
Oh,
Blocked one of them.
that's crazy.
Elliot,
Yep.
what's happening to you?
I'm even using the same dice he is. I'm rolling terribly, and he's rolling like Matt does.
This
so.
is mathematically shouldn't be happening. This is a haunted house of dice.
Yeah,
I feel like every time we go to play a game, it just picks one of the players at random. It's like fuck you in particular.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to turn on Victus, which is the Devastating Wounds sword. Or actually, hold on, I might do Behamore. No, I don't give a shit about Behamore. All right, we're looking for lethal hits. 2s lethal hits.
Fuck.
All right, these are strength 6. Your toughness 12. So it's 5s after my +1 to wounds. Holy shit. AP 3, 3 damage.
AP 3, looking for 4s. It just has a +4.
Dog. What?
They just rolled 6s. They turn around and give me 1s and 2s.
Elliot, I'm sorry.
How much damage each?
They're 3 each.
Spend me a command point. I have to block at least one of these things.
Okay.
No.
That one's gone forever and dead to me. That
Hey!
okay.
Alright, so 1 6.
9 damage
9
coming in.
damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, and then I need territories.
You need 6s like a motherfucker.
I got 2, so I take another 7. Down to 11.
What the fuck?
Dude, how did this happen?
Cursed.
Okay, well.
It's because you're losing the poll. It's because
It is.
Custodes have 69 on the poll.
My man.
Hey,
Alright.
chat, I please, chat, please.
He needs your energy. It's like the spirit bomb in the Goku.
It's like the spirit bomb, and you're the deer that has to dive. I need you to give me your energy, and then just kind of fall over in a bed of flowers for me, if you don't mind.
You know what Twitch meme I miss? I miss the little like bubbly guy who was made out of emojis.
Oh, give me your energy.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I love that little
No,
guy.
I still see him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good.
In certain chats. I mean, everyone has their own little...
He's still used pretty significantly in like Rocket League chats.
No
yeah,
shit.
it depends on the
Okay.
game,
Yeah.
it depends on like the community. But yeah, no, that's...
They do like a whatever team take my energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's very often it's not one of someone's like actual emote slots. They
okay.
use like BT TV, which is like better
Twitch TV.
Twitch
Yeah.
TV,
Okay.
which is like a emote plugin where you can make an account as a streamer and then get a bunch of emotes, and then when someone's in your chat, they can use all of those emotes. So you have like an expanded emote list if someone has the plugin.
Okay.
So that's usually where I see it. Anyway, I stream on Twitch. Everybody, so I know some.
Yeah, check him out. I think we're gonna leak into Discord.
Twitch.tv/ wait, I got this.
Hey y'all, it's Elliot.
Hi y'all, it's Elliot.
I forgot what it is.
It is that Elliot?
That's
Is
the
it?
one.
Is
that
Elliot?
Elliot?
Callback is yes, it is.
Is that
Yes,
Elliot?
It is.
It is Elliot. Okay.
Come on down.
Elliot, did you score anything?
I scored. I'm very sorry. Just a lot of stuff. I didn't score. Bring it down. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna kill that tank. I'm
Gonna keep it.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna keep it until I destroy that tank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get 3 victory
Vengeance.
points to recover assets. I
Yes.
did do that. And then I didn't kill anything because I'm actually a pacifist and I didn't tell anybody.
Not me.
Oh wait, no.
So I'm winning.
Oh my god, I'm giving you too many points. 8 points.
So I'm winning right now.
No, you have 12 points because you got more now also.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry, Elliot.
Okay.
Matt, your turn.
I'm on 2 objectives. I'm on not on more.
Not on more.
Not on more.
4
Oh,
victory points.
Oh yeah, did we do the?
You did.
Okay.
That's why you have 12. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Actually, I was kind of like, what? Okay.
Listen, at this point, from how the dice just went in the last 2 like big batch rolls where you rolled all
The dice have
sixes,
already decided that you
yeah, and then
that
I
you
rolled all
lose.
ones on the same dice. Like, I guess with the law of averages, instead of just both rolling 4s, you got 6 like at the ones. Maybe I should have changed the dice out.
Those wardens should be all atoms, just separated and turned into space mist.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I whiffed so hard, but that tank honestly also probably should be dead if I hadn't just
Oh
whiffed
yeah, the cannon.
so
yeah.
horribly.
Yeah, that was actually.
Like the profile for its
Hey, what's your new
Oh,
secondary?
yeah, I'm still holding containment, and I've got extend battle lines.
Extend. That's easy.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think I'm already doing it right now, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Neat. In my command phase, I am going to pay 1 command point to unleash the lions.
Oh.
Guess what this does, Elliot? Each of these are an individual unit. They're just all one guy now. Every one of these guys is just
The whole
one-
squad?
It's just one fucking unit.
what the hell are you talking
Yeah,
about?
dude. It's crazy as
And
hell.
so then they can just run around for the
One-
rest of the game?
One of them's gonna do containment here. This Trajan's gonna do containment here. One of them's gonna hold this objective, and 4 of them are gonna fuck him, and then these guys are gonna come in and party. Basically.
That's wild. That's how that. Okay, interesting.
That's why I brought like 6 units, because I can pop this and suddenly have 5 more units.
But and then they can all individually uppy downy into different locations. Like for the rest of the game, they're
Right.
different units.
So I can. These guys have already up down, which used their ability already.
Okay.
These guys have not. These are my deep strikes. I can also pop the stratagem there, and if I pop the stratagem first and then up down, they each have their own down.
Ah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
The ability to uppy down is on the model.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's on the Terminators. The captain actually won't be able to do it once I pop it because he'll be his own starting unit,
Got it.
etc. Anyway,
Well, that's literally buck wild, everybody.
yeah, the value out of this is kind of crazy.
That's insane.
And that's 1 CP.
1 CP. Let
That's
me double
crazy.
check. Yeah, Unleash the Lions 1
One
CP.
to and then just like instant transmission to 6 different locations on the map is wild.
I could have done it at the start of my first turn, but I was like, I need to get them because I want to. It's a non-bow with my 6 inches away ability, so these guys are all fucked. They're like not going to be able to get that ability.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get one use out of it, which is why I did all that. And now I'm popping this because I need to hold this objective. I need to get containment out of my fucking hand because I've been holding it for like half the game.
Okay.
And also want to go fucking. So.
All right. Well, dang y'all. Matt's over here cheating. Matt's over here rolling ones.
It's pretty bonk. Let me see. I'm not gonna use her brain ability because I'm actually scared she's gonna off herself. So I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. It would be funny though.
It would be very fucking funny.
Sure you don't want to?
Positive, unfortunately. Okay.
Matt's boring. Right? Matt doesn't want to do it for the content.
I don't want her to kill herself. I want her to die in a wild way, but not by, smoking too much space weed or whatever she does to get the powers.
Moonweed,
y'all. All right. Let's start a movement. Did you say the command point?
Yes.
Beautiful. All right. One of these guys is going.
Sorry, I'm not as good as Ryan. CP spin, Commander.
My man. All right. That's what I've been missing. Yeah. That might help you roll.
Oh, it's because I'm not saying that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm actually actively fucking
I'm just trying to find all the...
I would do squats, but I was just doing a bunch of like woodworking stuff over the weekend, and my legs are.
That's why.
me.
No squats for Daniel.
I squatted all weekend. My legs hurt. I went to the gym with Ryan and did weights, and then I went to my neighbor's house and did woodworking.
Did your mic die?
Did my mic die?
Don't die.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if I have any more batteries.
Oh, no.
Oh well. Oh, now it's back on.
No, it's red.
Oh, it's red. Okay.
The chargers in?
These are not.
I'll just shout.
Are they partially? Do you want to just throw some hints in there? Okay. Should I keep on moving, or you want to?
Yeah.
All right.
Just keep chat entertained.
Roger that.
Hi, chat. It's me.
It's him. Yeah, this ability's bonkers, and I'm actually kind of surprised it went off. Oh, were you going this way?
All right, chat. We're leaving Matt alone in the room for just a second. You have to keep him honest. If he does anything, shout about it in the chat, and then Jordan will fire him later.
Yeah, they'll beat me up live on stream. Okay. I'll announce everything that I'm doing too. All right, so these guys each move 6 inches to get up here. This guy is keeping a toe on the objective. This guy is 6 away here so that both of them can shoot. Trajan should have jiggled a little bit more that way. All right. Performing containment. All right. He stepped like right there. Got a line on this homie. These homies are going to proceed to go this way. So this guy is going to go right here. He's going to go right here. All right. This bad boy coming right here. And then this bad boy is coming right here. I am going to spend another command point to be able to fall back, shoot, and charge with my wardens. So CP spent, Commander.
Chat, did Matt cheat while we were gone?
Yeah. Alright, he's going there. This homie's coming
Ow.
here.
David Gluffy is just waiting for John Grammaticus to show up.
Dude, I love the shit out of that.
This is him. This is John Grammaticus.
I want to look up like actual YouTube clips of Madden like doing the wild scribble shit that that everyone made fun of him for because it sounds amazing.
Best John Madden Telestrator moments.
You toss me one die.
One die.
Alright, I need to not cross this die.
Did you get the new bats?
I got the new bats.
The back.
All right, chat. Did
Matt cheated, yeah.
Matt
Oh,
cheat?
yeah.
Oh wait, you spent a CP on something, didn't you?
I did, yeah. The ability
CP
to fall back, shoot, and charge.
Commander.
Jordan, can you purify my wordifications?
I hearify your wordifications, yeah.
Fantastic. That's the technical term in showbiz, everybody. You have to hearify the wordifications of your actors. I thought you were drawing something very different for a fraction of a second. There was like one beat in there, one freeze frame where that looked very different.
What, a rocket ship?
Yeah. That's exactly it.
That's it.
You jiggled Trajan? Oh my god.
I did jiggle Trajan. He had like
Holy
6 inches of
shit.
movement, and he only took like a few steps one way, so I jiggled him. I done jiggled. Then I'm gonna leave that tank there because it's got heavy.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm
Doesn't look that heavy to me.
Extend battle lines is good to go. All right, let's go ahead and crack this egg. How much health does this one have?
Please don't
11.
crack eggs. They're too expensive.
Oh, that's a good point.
They're too expensive
All right,
nowadays.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage.
Everything that matters should be 6 away from each other based on mapping, confirming,
Okay.
confirming,
Okay.
confirming. Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
not even all the way to the building. Okay.
Okay.
All right, sweet. So let's go ahead and resolve this. This is the unit that fell back. Still has the ability to shoot and charge.
Really?
Yeah, they've got the whatchamacallit?
Hats.
The axe.
Mm.
They're gonna axe gun you a question. We're looking for 2s here. All right, that's the way we're doing it. And then I'm looking for 5s here after +1. All right, there we go. Looking for a gunfire. We're gonna do these spears. They have blown their once per game ability. That would be Custodian Guard. Double checking that profile. Yeah. All right. So we have got. Interesting. Actually, I might have hosed myself. It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. 3 spears in there. Each spear fires twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking for 2s and they're looking for 5s. No rerolls. AP1. I think I've got you out in the open.
You do. Looking for a 4.
Elliot.
Feeling it.
Elliot. Just roll 2 6s.
Let's even do it.
It's 6 when you add them together.
Okay, so that counts.
Fuzzy Warhammer. They're done. They're done. Oh, what's her name's? She got her bird and her gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's looking for 2s.
Okay.
Oh God, no.
Oh God, my legs.
What's happening?
My legs are really sore.
God,
She was looking for 2s and she found them.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting +1 to hit. That's right. Okay. Whoops. It's normally 3s. All right. Now we are looking for. This is string 4, so we are definitely looking for 5s after the plus, and these are dev. All right. So 1 AP 0, 2 damage.
Looking for a 3.
Bro.
How much damage? All right. I listen. Okay. Okay. Jordan.
Not like this. I want to charge the knight. Not shoot the knight.
I can't. I don't know. Everybody. I don't know.
Fuck. Okay. She's also got her psychic attack, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Wait, I already did the psychic attack because I rolled 6 dice on that. This is the Dirge Singer now. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Okay. 2s. Bombs and no, and then 5s. All right. 1 AP 0, 2 damage.
Okay. Looking for a 3.
We're
We're good.
All right. That unit's done. So Wardens went, they went. Well, now let's do my Alorus. I don't think this guy definitely can't shoot shit. He's gonna be able to shoot though. Okay, nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Grenade launchers first. We are looking for. Excuse me. These are the grenade launchers. D6 number of shots each.
Okay.
Shots. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shots.
Don't you dare.
It's so neat and handy.
You can make it straight on your side. I make mine all
Why
lined
do you do
up.
that when you can just steal yours?
Clearly.
It's been working for him.
I hate it.
Alright, I'm looking for 2s and no tricks.
Okay.
I think he's just sapping the power from your dice before you get them.
I know!
Yeah.
I rack up my dice all nice and neat and tidy. He then steals them and rolls really high.
They're so handy.
And then when I roll them, they roll low. I'm losing my mind over here.
5s, looking for 5s after the +1 to wound, re-rolling because their ally is shooting a vehicle. These are re-rolls. Keep. These are AP 1. I'll say cover because I definitely can't see that foot over there.
Okay, looking for 3s.
These are 1 damage.
Looking for 6s.
How many remain?
4.
Oh my god, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so, oh wait, one guy can't see. Okay. These are the spears now. Same rolls as before, 2s and then 5s are rolling.
What the fuck?
That's the only one that matters, though. This happened. What the fuck is happening? 5s rerolling. Okay. Close to average. Alright.
Okay.
KP1 covered to 0 and 2 damage for each of these.
Looking for 3s.
Do you want me to roll?
No. No, it's okay. No, that's
Going
fine.
out on his own terms.
I'm just gonna roll a bunch of 6s.
You can do it.
How many wounds do you have? 4. Each one of these is 2 damage each, right? Or 3 damage each?
Each of these is 2 damage.
Each of these is 2 damage.
Yeah, I think you're holding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I failed 3, so I have too many. I thought it was 3 damage. Okay.
No. Yeah, you should.
So then.
Yeah, you need like 3 6s, probably, right?
Yes. I'm gonna spend 1 command point on a reroll
Okay.
for one of the armor saves to see if I can reduce the amount of damage by 2. Looking for a 3. Okay.
You did it.
So now why am I giving this back? You stole it from me. Now I just need to roll 1 6 on 4 dice.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
And now he's gonna die to
I'm
a
gonna
stiff
charge
breeze.
the fucking
Yeah.
shit out of him. But he didn't die from gunfire. He died in the honorable muck and mire of melee combat.
I think he probably wanted him to die to shooting, to be honest, because now he's gonna get all those dudes on that objective.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, and I needed to save the 1 CP because I have a 2 CP fight on death, but can't do that now. But we'll see. Maybe, just maybe, he'll be able to survive in melee.
Alright, so I'm going to bundle these 3. They're each individual units, but they're all going to alpha strike the same target.
Okay.
This guy does not get the rerolls.
Okay.
None of them get the +1 to wound.
Okay.
And that means I'm going to be wounding you on 6s. So these are 3d3 grenades. 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we are looking for 2s. 6s. Rerolling. Alright. 3 saves. AP 1. 1 damage. Let me double check the AP. Quick. Custodian Guard. Nope. We need the Alaris. Alaris Custodians. Grenades. Yep. AP 1.
Looking for 4s. How much damage?
1 each.
Looking for 6s. Okay. All right.
Then I've got spears behind that.
Are we up here? Yeah, we're up here.
We're up here.
Yeah.
I was on the wrong
Sorry.
shooting.
Sorry.
No, I was talking about football in chat. It's my fault.
Oh. More Falcons. Chicanery. Or whatever happened.
No, we're talking about famous broadcasting duos in football.
Fly on your drink.
Oh, thank you. Alright. Looking for 2s.
Praise Nurgle?
Oh.
Hopefully not if it's landing on his moutharoo spot.
You know what, man?
Moutharoo spot.
That's what you call the part of the can where you put your mouth.
The
The moutharoo spot.
Any 6s, no rerolls here.
It was named by that by the Australians who invented beer.
Alright, AP 1, 1. Oh, wait, no, hold on. These are the spears. AP 1, 2 damage. And I do reroll these, sorry. Okay.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Looking for force.
Alright.
I don't know how to tell you this, but none of those were forced.
On a so I rolled 6 dice with a 50% chance of rolling a 4 or higher and rolled none! Now I'm going to roll 6 dice. One of them statistically should be a 6.
It won't.
Woo!
Oh, there's 2 of them even.
Woo! That bounced out. Woo! He's dead. He does not explode.
What is happening?
My shit's getting wreck-a-ronied because I cannot roll any saves and I cannot roll any hits.
Alright, last shooting phase. I am going to...
Theoretically, I should have been able to kill a pack of wardens and a tank last turn.
Yes.
I am currently dead!
What is...
Hello, chat. How are you today? Hopefully you're doing well.
Okay, I got 19 on him, and I think I can see both of these guys, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
both of them are okay. He has stayed put.
What's the AP on his guns?
Was that thing not containing?
No,
Okay.
I'm doing contain here and contain here.
Oh, you're just doing it twice?
Yeah. 2 different corners.
Okay.
I promise. Or actually, 1 corner, 2 different sides. Quick math. Not the command bunker. Yeah, the command bunker. Ladies, grab tank. Alright. I'm going to... Oh, man, do I go for the melee or do I go for...
Will it?
Well, you might keep
Will it fuck you up?
You might not.
It didn't.
Alright.
No,
Do
nothing
anything.
I have can fuck you up, Matt. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I'm going to alpha strike that.
Okay.
Alright, so...
What's the AP on all of its guns?
AP 3 for the main gun, AP 1 for the bolt cannon. You definitely have cover.
So, okay, so then I'm fine.
2, 3, 4.
Then continue.
Alright. It actually doesn't have heavy, which I thought it did. It has lethal hits, though. Alright, so we're looking for 2s lethal hits
Okay.
on Big Boy.
Okay.
Not a 1. This is strength 12, toughness...
13 on the big guy.
Oh, no, really? Oh, shit.
Yep.
Wow.
He's the biggest boy.
No kidding. Alright.
He's almost the biggest. He's the biggest mainline boy that's not Forge, whatever.
What a Castus? Is that what the Porphyrion is?
Oh
An
my
Castus
God,
and a
Yeah.
Castus
What's the
Knight?
toughness of the cat? Is it 13?
It's. I
It
think
might
it's,
be. I mean, I think even a War Dog is toughness 13.
Yeah, I think 13 is. But until you start getting into like the larger titans, that's as big as it gets.
Alright, I'm looking for a 5 on this. I might
Okay.
reroll 1.
Ooh.
Boy. Yeah, let's keep it spicy. I'm gonna reroll 1
Command point.
with a command point.
Command point roll.
No. Alright, never mind.
Spended.
Alright, then we've got 2 more. And this is the Lashkar bolt cannon. I've got 2 of those, I believe. check. Does Clay's grab tank have 2 or 1 Lastrum bolt?
Yeah, Warhound does even just T13.
Yeah.
All right, it's just 1. 2s.
I wish
Warlord is T16.
Ooh.
Oh my
I wish the Titans were,
6s.
or at least the War Dog was like a little bit better. Like it just doesn't work right. Point
Covered
to
to AP0.
AP0 looking for a 2.
What doesn't work right?
It's like 1,100 points, but the guns you get just like, and for
Oh, for the Warhound?
the Warhound, for like its
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for its durability and how much damage it actually deals out is actually pretty bad. Like it would be ridiculous if it was able to deal out the damage and be the durability of half of an army on its own. Like that would be crazy, game balance wise, but at the same time it would be cool. So I get why it's not the case, but I wish it was. You know?
Yeah.
Is there a way? All right, so I'm worried that like I think if I double charge you, then
You'll
I'm gonna
turn off your
my
ability.
buff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna actually be getting close to these guys, so I think I turned my ability off the other way. So
Yeah. The only people who could charge without turning off your ability are these guys.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna do that because I like my ability. So or I'm not. I don't like my ability that much.
Yep.
So we're gonna charge.
What?
All right.
These
He got us.
Bamboozling
He
us.
bamboozled us, everybody.
the Alvarez Custodians are charging the big motherfucker. All right.
Big Chungus?
Big Chungus.
Well, they make it.
Oh yeah.
This
At
is
least
certified
the front
Reddit
guy
Big
does.
Chungus
The back
moment.
guys might not be able to get all the way in, but
I think if I get 1 on this wall, I'm within an inch to clap, but we can double check that. All right, so hold on, let me see.
And there's also going to be a pile-in, so...
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Here, and choo-choo comes the train.
Choo-choo. Oh, Jordan. Worked out.
I don't think a 40's fit
I worked
there.
out.
I worked out. And now my body hurts. Chet, do y'all work out? And if so, do your body hurt? My body hurt.
What that body do?
We should start a slam fitness program.
Oh my god.
We could.
Like
a slamability buddy instead of your accountability buddy. For
That
going
sounds
to
like
the,
a different way to say friends with benefits.
I mean, the benefits are the games we play along the way. Jordan.
Are the gains we gain?
Are the gains are the gains we gain along the way.
Yeah. Charging the guards.
All right.
I think they somehow got that.
They just barely get that.
Yeah. Alright, so he's gonna get to this little dollop. She's gonna get.
But yeah, we could do a, you know, Ryan is my gym accountability buddy.
Hell yeah.
We go to the gym together. We get swole. We most recently we talked about we were doing a workout where the camera's on me. You do this. You pull
Charging with the blade champ because I spent that ability.
you pull the chains, the weights apart like that.
Look.
I did it. You do it like that, and so we were doing reps like
Like
that, and then we
exercise
started
bands?
talking about
Like bands?
Yeah, you had the bands and
Yeah.
like shoulder height, and you pull them apart to get like good strength, right? And then we were talking about, well, how much force would it take to rip a man's arm off, to like go full like wook on him and like pull the arm off, and then and so then we started doing the math of that in the gym with an earshot of other people about how much pounds per square inch in like a burst motion you need to rip a man's arm off.
I'm positive there's like some like.
Everybody kept breaking it down into newtons, and I'm not smart enough to understand what that means. So I had to figure out what it meant in pounds.
Oh yeah, so alright, so
It's like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
You have to be able to grab the neck and arm and go "Gah!" with 200 pounds of force at once.
Do it.
And you can dislocate someone's arm and leave them as like a noodle. And then you grab the other arm and go "Bah!"
What about ripping it off, like breaking the
See, that gets into weird tensile strengths, and it like stretches.
And all the skin is different.
Yeah, so that gets weird. But if you're just wanting to dislocate the arm, bah! And then grab the other arm, bah! And then they're just stuck like this. And then you can just punch them a bunch.
They're doing the what's the that dance that Filthy Frank / Joji invented? Where you do that, you force someone to.
I don't remember what it's called.
Hit the gritty. That's not it.
No,
That's
the
not
gritty.
the gritty.
The gritty is that's Ludwig's dance, right? Am I crazy?
It looks
I have
like-
no idea. I don't keep up with this shit.
He's the Zoomer, not me.
Yeah, he's of everyone. I think you have the Fortnite account, right?
Yeah, but I'm also the one on Twitch. So that means I'm more tuned into the Zoomer culture and he's not.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
weird.
Do you want to fight might decide you want to pick him up.
Let's see if he explodes.
Dude's dead as fuck.
Do you have an auto explode? Now you need to use it if you have an auto explode.
I have a 2-point fight on death, but I
used to have an auto explode.
But I don't have an auto explode.
Not anymore.
So we're gonna see if he explodes.
What if I give you the explode?
What were you saying?
Blow him up anyway. It'd be fucking cool.
Are you legitimately?
Pay your 1 command point of auto explode because that should
1
have that
CP
shit.
auto explode?
Yeah, 1 CP auto explode.
I'll take it.
It's a lot fucking cool.
Alright, 1 CP auto explode.
Hell yeah.
All right, everybody. I didn't actually write down the explosions on my little cheat sheet.
He's probably 2d6.
No, he's probably just D6.
Oh, you think so?
I think he's D6 plus something, but let me double check. Lancer. The Lancer's ability is Deadly Demise D6 plus 2.
Oh,
Whoa,
shit.
he has a
Alright,
plus?
This might fuck me up.
Okay, so first these guys.
Yep.
4.
Alright.
F.
Then these 2 guys.
Yep.
7.
Holy shit, yeah, that takes them... Wait, hold on. He might be down to 1. If
Okay.
that's the case.
I'll slow down.
Yeah, sorry.
It's 4 on them.
Double checking, and he was fresh. Yeah,
Yep.
that banner was fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Blade Champion has 6 wounds, so he's at 2.
Okay. And his
But you
buddy.
did 7 to him?
7 on that little group of 2.
Yes. Yeah.
And then the big, powerful Terminator squad. 5.
5. That is going to...
Kill 1 man and put 1 on 1.
Alorus holds 4 wounds, so you're gonna kill 1 man and put 1 man on 3. Alright.
My God. Well, hey, everybody. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I wanted to see that fucker explode, and the dice have denied us both a wild, what could have been otherwise a much more wild game. So
Yeah, well, I'll see if I can do anything on my next turn to try and make this work for us a little bit. Yeah, go ahead and...
Yeah, they're just gonna condo line.
But... My God.
Okay.
And that's the end of your turn. Oh, look at that smoking crater over there.
Yeah, there's 2 smoking craters, because 1 fucker.
Realistically, the Lancer stayed back, bided his time, saw 1 man he didn't like, ran up, annihilated him, and then just fell apart.
Fuck, he really just killed 1 model, didn't he?
Yeah.
You drew their iron.
Yeah, my Lancer killed 1 model and then exploded. I couldn't roll any saves. I missed all of my everything.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He came up and dealt 8 damage to a dude with 1 wound with his giant lance, just went to him alone, and then went, I did it, and then collapsed.
Yeah.
Well, that was, at least he stuck this objective for me.
This has been a hell of a game so far.
He stuck an objective for me, so that's...
He did do that. He didn't do nothing.
He didn't do nothing, everybody. He stuck an objective. It was... 1 second. 1 second. It was...
I'm gonna go ahead and give
460 points to stick an objective and kill a
your
man.
4 VP
Okay.
for killing a unit.
Okay.
We'll see if maybe Elliot can kill more.
Yeah. Also, give me 5 for extend and control 1 more.
Is it 2, 3, something on control?
That's only if I control 1 unit on battlefield. Extend's got 5 Vix, right?
Yeah. What's contain?
Contain, I did it twice, so it's 6 Vix.
6? It's 3 per?
It's 3 per baby.
Damn.
Each battlefield edge contain. Oh, I could have done it earlier. For just, I held it for fucking 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I could have just popped it once. God damn it. Okay, whatever. Fuck. This game's bizarro anyways.
This is a Bizarro game.
Yeah. Okay. I have cashed in 6 and 5, and I killed some units.
Red.
Elliot,
Yes.
your new secondary?
It is... Storm, hostile objective. End of my turn, I control 1 or more objective markers that were controlled by my opponent at the start of the turn. So I need to clear off that center objective.
At the turn of the turn.
At the turn of the
I
turn.
have you on 4 primary currently.
Yes.
And
And I have 1 command point. And I still have the threat of your uppies and downies. Those aren't dead guys over there, right? On that
No,
plate?
everything's on the table or dead. This tray is the dead table.
That is
They're
the dead.
tray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. But you still have uppies and downies. Correct. Okay, well...
so these guys have already up-downed. This single unit can up-down. If I don't do it this turn and I split them into command pack, at the end of the next your turn, I can up-down them and I can individually split them around. I haven't broken
Well,
up.
we're on turn... Okay, we're on turn 3,
Yeah.
so if you
So
wait too long, it'll...
Yeah.
Okay, well... everybody.
If you got blast, put it on these folks.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Can you, you can still do the runaway if I shoot you, though?
If you shoot me, I got a D6 run, yeah.
How far does this thing move? 12. Just sprint onto the objective. Get here.
You got bondsman range? No.
No, I don't have any bondsman to trigger. So that he can shoot those guys, but still keep this area safe in case you try to do any shenanigans. This guy still has a shot on the tank. I still have bring it down. And then he does, but he's not within 18 of those guys, so he still can't hit them, right?
I didn't do her buff because I didn't want her to die.
Okay, so I can shoot them now.
They're shootable.
Got it. Good to know. Okay, so he's just going to stay right there because they're within... Sorry about the squeakies, everybody.
Squeak.
You're in the 36.
We WD-40 that son of a bitch.
I'll WD-40 you. How about that?
Don't bring me a good time.
All right, if you insist.
Yeah, this is what I'm dreading. Big stomp coming to stomp.
Might have to only move 10 and then twist them around a little bit. Because I don't think I can just straight move them. Because of this wall here, this wall there. But that'll still put them in a pretty short charge range.
Yes.
So I'll just set them right. Right. I have to do that. Go twist them around a little bit. Okay.
And that was factoring in the -2 twist.
Yeah. He moves 12, but I reduced it to 10 to do that. Okay. Moving is completo.
Completo.
Neato. Completo. Okay. Just kind of thinking about what I want to do here. We're going to start with the Castellan because that'll kind of determine some of my other decisions here. Because this is a guy.
That's solo.
That's a guy. That's a unit.
That's a unit.
That's
a
a
unit.
Okay. Castellan is going to put his siege breakers into those.
Okay.
He's going to put his volcano lance into the tank.
Okay.
He's going to put his siege breaker missile into the tank. And I wish I could put his blast gun into those guys, but I can't. I'm really desperate to kill that tank. How many wounds does this tank have left? 9? It's a little inefficient, but we're going to put his plasma decimator, I believe it's called, into the tank as well.
Right.
So the plasma decimator is D6 plus 3 shots. That's good. Then these are hitting on 3s.
Okay.
And then these are wounding on, I believe, 5s.
All right.
Ooh, we got 2. These are AP 2 down to 1, 2 damage each.
Looking for 3s, baby.
Okay. Then we've got 1 Siege Breaker Missile, looking for a 3. Got it. Looking for a 3, because it's toughness what now?
11.
Yeah, looking for a 3. No. Then we've got...
I'll give you that die because it messes up my math.
All right. Appreciate it. D3 shots. So 2 shots. Looking for 3s to get a free reroll on a 1. Don't need it. Looking for 3s, get a free reroll. Well, it doesn't matter. I stumbled over my words. It's fine. These are AP 5.
That's coming from Big Boy?
Big Boy.
All right.
This is his Volcano
It's
Lance.
5 down to 4. So that's on my 5 up info no matter what.
Okay.
All right. How many command points am I holding? 2? All right. Damage?
D6 plus 8.
Whoa.
So one, and he's on 9. So one of these absurdity dies.
There's no way for me to not kill him. Let's see if he cooks, even though it's not going to explode anything. Alright, we're good. There he goes.
That's what I was hoping to do the first time.
Yeah, that's nuts, man.
Yeah. It's also D3 Blast, so if there was ever a group of dudes, it's still like, also those guys over
I didn't
there.
realize how lucky I got. Holy hell.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, oh my god, I ruined that Volcano Lance shot. I also like wasted one of my rerolls on a... It was a whole thing.
That's fair. That tank actually whiffed on its shooting, so it wasn't that bad of a tactical
Okay,
stitch. But
so that was all of those big guns. Now he gets 2d6 shots on these guys. It's blast, but it doesn't matter.
okay.
So 2d6 shots, 3 shots, looking for 3s. I still haven't used his reroll, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Got it. Then strength T6, so looking for 4s, twin linked.
Shit.
We're just gonna.
Good thing.
Okay, no AP, 1 damage.
No.
Oh.
That kills this guy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, that was pretty effective. And nothing else was in 12 for his 2 Meltas. Twin Meltas, in fact. They're twin-linked Meltas. He's got a bunch of Meltas on him. I think that's
Nipple meltas.
Oh, nipple melted.
I
My
think
man.
those they're more like cheek.
They're nipple.
Okay. I'm not going to argue.
You don't have cheek nipples?
What is a melta but heat milk?
I hate that.
Ugh.
I hate what you've just said.
Now anytime I play Space Marine Tune and run around with the Melta gun, it's going to really kind of change the vibe of that.
Chat, is that nipple meltas or is that cheek meltas?
Good question.
You tell us.
How would it wear pants? Well, it's
New poll. Nipple meltas, cheek meltas.
All right, this Armiger is going to shoot, but these are different
Every
units.
single one of those is different.
Okay, so 4...
Oh, this guy is also one off and stuff.
Oh my god, because it's missing head.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 shots are going to go into this guy, and 4 shots are going to go into this guy.
Alright.
Which makes this very...
This building might be giving me cover with how some of this is laying out, though.
It
Alright.
is.
It is, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then,
Do you want to double tap one, or do you want to still split?
I only need 1... How many wounds do they have? 3?
4.
They have 4 each?
T7.
T7? Oh my god. Yeah, I'll just dump into... I'll just dump into that front guy.
Right.
8 shots, looking for 3s. Get to reroll one of those 1s. Got it. Then looking for 3s. Get to reroll that 1. Got it. That many AP 1 down to 0.
How much damage each?
3 damage each.
Whoa, shit.
Malverins can kind of slap. Alright. Expected. I thought I got him nosed out enough to not have the cover, but that's fine. Okay, the Warglaive has a Melta,
Yes.
so he's going to put it into this.
Right up.
It's, well, he has a Melta, and then he also has the, something lance.
Oh, the forehead melta?
He's got the little
Thermal
Melta and the
lance.
big Melta.
Alright, right up.
Thermal lance?
There you go.
Thermal lance. He's got the thermal lance and the Melta,
So
and
you're
that's all.
splitting your alpha.
It's going into that squad there. And then we'll deal with other stuff in a second. Okay, so the first shot is 1 shot looking for a 3.
Oh no, it's black.
Uh,
Orange.
What's their toughness? 6?
D6, the tornadoes are 7.
Okay. So,
Reroll.
no, I'm going to save it for, in case I need it for the thermal
Right.
lance. 2 rolls. I do need it for the thermal lance. Okay, looked for 3s. Now I'm looking for 2s, because these are strength 12. I get a reroll on that. Okay, these are AP 4.
4 pinball.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay. Well, all right. Okay, we're gonna move on. And then the Gallant has his
Forehead missiles.
his forehead missiles and his Melta. He's gonna put all of it into these guys as well. Yeah, why not? So, first is the Melta, one shot looking for a 3. Looking for a 3. I found 2 3s there. This is AP 4.
4 pinball, baby.
All right. And then 3 shots looking for 3s. Get to reroll a 1.
That was it.
Yeah. Looking for 3s. Don't get to reroll those. AP on that is 2. All right. Well, that's fine. Okay. That's all of my shoots. So now we're going to move to charges. This guy is going to charge both of these.
Okay.
Oh my god. He's just going to, I'm going to move that damage die, and he's going to just touch in right there. And then the big guy is going to charge just this squad.
Okay.
He makes it with enough to spare, so I'm just going to twist him a little bit and have him hit there.
Totally.
I have a command point.
4.
Tank shot!
Yeah.
There it is.
Let's go.
And hopefully, it's not free. See, the thing about the lance is you can get 2 off in a turn, and one of them is free. But when you whiff it big time, styly, and do a bad job with your army, it doesn't actually work out that well. Did you know that? 12 dice, looking for 5s.
Is that max?
It's max. I maxed out. 6 mortal wounds coming in.
All right. So that's going to He's going to kill this guy, and then 3 are dealt to this guy, and he has 1 remaining.
Okay.
Bump the fuck out of him. Okay.
All right, and now we are going to the fight. You do have interrupt, so we're going to start with the Gallant. Because I want to. Okay, so
I'm going to pay a command point to Defiant to the last. This is going to give me the 4-up Fight Undeath, and if it's a character, it's a 2-up.
That's
okay.
1 CP?
That's 1 CP. Okay.
What's their toughness again?
7.
And it reduces 1.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm actually also going to pop something that is, it's called Gilded Champion. It allows me to use a once per game ability for free, and I can still use it later. I can't do this twice on the same ability. The Alaris captain in there is going to turn on his, everything going into him is reduced to 1 damage.
Is reduced to 1 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
So CP also?
Yes.
Okay.
He's still holding it to use at a later game, at a later point in the game.
Okay. So,
So fight on death
so
and
you
everything
don't.
on the captain is 1 damage.
Okay. So you don't have, and that's the captain, or that's the
The
captain.
white cloak is the captain.
Got it. Okay. So I've got a few different templates to work with here. I'm just trying to do some quick maths.
Sure.
As long as I'm 14 or higher, I'll be wounding on a 3-up, correct?
Yes.
Because they're toughness 7.
Toughness 7. Yeah.
So the question is, do I want more attacks wounding on a 4-up or fewer attacks wounding on a 3-up?
Wait, are they minus to wound?
You said that they were minus to wound?
No.
No, that's the wardens.
Yeah, the ward. Yeah.
That's what. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. Was okay. Got it. So then, so it's between a 2 and a 3 to wound. Number of attacks. They have a 4-up invuln. So do I do the sweep with the sword? I think I do the sweep with the sword. No, I do the.
Refund me 1 command point because Strategic Mastery allows me to do 1 of these for free.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think I'd do the sweep with the claw, maybe? 12 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, AP 2, brings you to your invuln, and then 3 damage each. Wouldn't fully kill every dude, though, so it would be inefficient.
They're still soaking 2 shots before they die.
Okay. We're gonna do the strike with the fist then.
Okay.
6 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, AP 3, 8 damage each. I'm just gonna try and get through. 2s. I get to reroll a 1. All right. 2s. AP 3 on those.
Okay, 4 up and roll.
Yep, 8 damage each. Damn. One guy gets smoked.
Yet again, that does
One guy, one guy.
You overkilled the fuck out of it.
One guy
we know
takes,
how this ended last time.
takes 8 damage and.
Jesus Christ. Oh wait, hold on. On a 4-up, he gets to pop your ass.
Yeah.
Nope. There he goes.
All right.
He blinked.
He blinked and the claw just went down and went.
Yeah, he's at the Emperor's side now.
Okay, so then the Warglaive, he gets sustained 1 on the charge.
Sussy.
Wait,
this is this thing?
This thing.
Okay, and so you got 2 targets technically.
Yes. I am thinking maybe I just lay into the little dude so that you have fewer actions for scoring points and stuff, fewer options.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would probably be the better idea. Although the other guys do hit harder, they're just harder to kill. So I'm going to kill the lone guy, or I'm going to go for the lone guy, I should say. What's his toughness and
6.
save?
6 and a 4-up invuln.
And a 4-up invuln. How many wounds? He has 2 left. No, whatever.
No, he doesn't have any mitigation abilities, so it's just natty.
We're just going to shoot for this, because they're kind of the same. 8 attacks, looking for 3s. I get to reroll 1/1, which is that. A bunch of 2s fall off. That suckos.
Yeah.
Then looking for 3s. That bounced out. Oh, sweet Lord, sweet Christmas. Okay, those are AP 2, 1 damage each.
From the glaive?
From the Warglaive, yeah.
Okay. Looking for horse.
He's at
He's
1.
at 1.
Yeah, he has a sweep. He has a sweep where it's 8 attacks, or he has the punch where it's 4.
Okay.
And the 4 does 3 damage each, but maybe I should have done that. I don't know. I don't know how to evaluate. I went for more attacks instead of fewer attacks because I only needed 2 to get through instead of 1 to get through. But I don't know how to evaluate these things. The math is nebulous to me.
4-up invulns put that at like pretty big jeopardy.
Yeah. 4-ups fuck that up.
The 4. That's why I was thinking maybe more attack. I don't know.
Cat's freaking out over there.
My name is Kitty Catty and I scream. I have a mouth and I must scream.
Okay, so you get to clap back.
At leisure, right? You don't have any other imaging effects coming into there?
Not that I can think of, no.
These guys are not touching, so we're going to do the champ first. He's going to go into the glaive.
Okay.
He cannot jiggle over to the knight because...
Touching.
Alright, we're going to turn on Victus, and I'm going to be using the lethal hits kata.
Okay.
I am within 6 inches of all my boys, so no bonuses there. We are looking for 2s, lethal hits.
Okay.
Oh my god. Alright. And then these are looking for, what's your toughness? 10?
10.
5's devastating wounds. Nope. 2 saves, AP 3, damage 3.
AP 3, damage 3.
Yes, sir.
All right, looking for 5. Looking for 6s.
Really?
I only have a invuln against ranged. 3 damage
Good
each.
save.
Keep all the nurgle inside.
You said 3 damage each, right?
3 damage each, correct.
Okay, looking for 6s.
You do it.
Woo!
Whoa! That nullified a whole fucking thing.
Okay, so that puts him at 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we've got all my homies, of which I have 2 remaining homies. This is the shield captain. This is the Alex or the top.
Just so you know, you have a -1 to hit the gallant.
Oh, why is that?
Just an effect that he has in melee. It's -1 to hit.
Gotcha.
It's harder to hit the really big guy.
It's harder to hit the really big guy with the claw and the sword because he's like.
Oh. He's got steam.
He practices Muay Thai,
Oh, okay.
so he comes up to you with a sword hand, and a claw,
Yeah.
and starts
I
kicking
know how
you.
much you love steampunk and how much you love Tau.
Oh yeah. I love Tau Punk.
Did you hear the fact on lore or lie that the very first Tau battle suits were steam powered?
Please tell me that's a lie.
No, that's lore.
No.
Yeah.
Wow, I hate the shit out of Tau. That's fucking crazy. Next they're gonna be like, a rogue inquisitor that travels through time joined them with a telephone booth. I hate Doctor Who so fucking much. I despise Doctor Who. Alright, anyway, let me fuck this thing up.
He's saying that to Jordan loves Doctor Who, and my wife loves Doctor Who, so I've seen a lot of it.
I've been hating Doctor Who for decades.
Yeah.
Longer than I've been alive.
Yeah.
Alright, I need 3s lethal hits.
What the fuck, man?
I just don't know, you know? I just don't know.
Yeah.
This is kind of how it felt yesterday.
Strength 7, you were toughness 11?
On the gallant, 12.
Well, alright, still looking for 5s.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Alright. AP 2 damage.
AP 2 damage. Sorry, I was just thinking for a second. Looking for 5s.
My guy. Hey, you blocked one.
I blocked 1, so instead of taking 10 damage, I took 9.
Yeah.
So
Oh
that puts
shit,
me-
I should have re-rolled the wound rolls on those. Never, I'm sorry. It's not.
We are
That's more
a little
than
late, I'm
great.
sorry.
No. Yeah, I was saying that out loud so I don't forget what the captain. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Captain's looking for 3s, lethal, 5s, re-rolling. Great. Alright, that falls. Monkey. 5 re-roll. Good thing. Cycle these bad boys out. Oh my god. And roll a different 4. 3 saves, AP 2 damage.
Looking for 5s. Looking for 6s. There we go. That's what we want to see.
What's he at now?
9. Yep.
Alright.
Yep. That's my song. La la la. I have to sing songs or I'll be sad and cry. Da 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 da.
Okay. So I believe them's all the fights.
All right.
You have definitely turned down objectives. I think I'm only OC1 on all these homies.
Yeah.
Actually, OC2 on the captain.
Whoa.
But that guy's minimum 8. I think the big one's even more.
10.
Holy shit.
I've got 18 on this objective
Okay.
right now.
I think, yeah, alright. Yeah.
So I did that. So, Jordo, I got
Hello.
4 points, victory points, that's the name of them, for the storming of a hostile objective.
Yep.
And then I got, how many wounds did that big tank have in total?
13.
So that
14,
means...
14, my bad.
Oh, could you just say the 15 out loud for me real quick, just for a second?
15.
Okay, then I get just 2 victory points for the bring it down.
Are you sure?
Because total of the wounds, characteristic of the model that was destroyed, unit was destroyed, was 15 plus.
Yeah, 14 wins.
Is plus 2 victory points, but normally it's 2. You want to read it? I get 2.
The threshold is 15.
The threshold's 15.
and 20.
Yeah, that's why I said, can you just say 15 out loud for me real quick?
I thought it was
no.
10 and 15.
No, it is 15 and 20. So sadly, I only get
2.
2 victory points from Bring It Down.
You get...
Maybe I should have paid attention to that when I didn't get
4.
rid of Bring It Down. I just really wanted to kill that
Who
tank.
killed more units this battle round?
He did.
Yeah. That was
Because I have an extra.
Again.
Right? Or did we kill even? No, you killed.
You got the tank and the wardens this turn, and I got the.
Oh, it's even.
this thing
It's even.
and
It's
that.
even then. So
Okay.
I got two.
Even
You got two.
then.
Okay, nice.
Because you
Look
got
at
the Lancer and
Wait,
the Halverin.
I think the warden was because you skewered the last warden, right? So the warden happened during your last fight, so that would have been last turn. What? All right, so this guy was accompanying by wardens, and you remember how we were like, you skewered one warden. That happened during his last fight because that was from the Lancer was still alive. That unit died previous turn. It didn't die this turn.
I don't know. I guess he gets an extra 4.
The wardens don't count for this turn. The wardens died during the previous fight phase.
Which was on
right.
your turn, which was still in this battle round.
Still battle.
No, it was when he charged the Lancer.
I don't know.
Because I got first turn, right?
Yeah.
I think he just gets the 4. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't.
All right, so for real, I'm not.
When he skewered the one guy, there was still one warden left. There was still one warden and the blade champ left.
Fuck. Okay, never mind. In my head, that they died there, but
He skewered the one guy, but there was still a warden alive.
okay, all right. That yeah, I'm keying on the wrong thing then. Yeah. So we tied.
We tied there.
Yeah, tied.
2 and 2.
Okay. And then okay.
Cool. So you're still down by a lot.
Yes. But this is where
19.
we bring it back, Chad.
This
Are
is
you
the
ready?
comeback.
This is the comeback, Chad. Are you ready?
You are on one but not more,
Correct. We are 2 and 2 at the moment.
and your secondaries are.
Sabotage and behind enemy lines.
Behind enemy lines is fairly easy for you to do, I believe.
Sabotage is going to be hella easy.
Oops. Probably helps if I change the turn.
True.
All right. I can do it twice. I got to do it in your deployments. For any deployments, and that's not going to happen. All right. Yeah, that can't happen. All right. So,
What's Chad up to?
And
do they still believe in me?
Really talking about how the magical click-clack math rocks are betraying you.
That's fair.
It's sad.
Right. Yeah.
Everyone's sad for you.
What are you looking for?
Just where your deployment zone is, which is half this table side, right?
Yeah.
If I can cross this line wholly, then I'm in your deployment zone, which is what I need for behind enemy lines.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, the magical click-clack rocks have betrayed me for the last time. But you know that happens.
I've never seen Custodes do this good versus Knights before.
It is actually fucking crazy. All right.
Oh no.
It's piloting error. I mean, this is all it really can come down
It's
to.
dice error.
Huh?
It's dice error.
Yeah, the dice are failing
It's
hard.
not. It's not you.
It feels like it's me. I appreciate you all being supportive.
No, I'm getting away with crazy shit. Like yeah. The fact that these guys lived and they got out here turn 1 and just took as much as they took.
Daniel is betraying you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daniel is a chaos demon,
Yeah,
and he has chosen Matt's side today.
that's fair.
For today.
I mean, it happens. I still really enjoy Knights. I mean, when I play Magic the Gathering, I always played a lot of green because I just wanted big boy. In fact, my favorite deck, I never got to build it because it would cost a bunch of money, but what I always wanted to do is you could get, what were they called? Enchantment creatures? And so you start with one creature, and then all your other creatures can technically stack on top of the other one and make a giant Super Voltron. Because instead of summoning 2 creatures, you equip one creature with the other creature, because it's both an enchantment and a creature.
It was like crewable?
Pay me 1 command point.
No, it functioned like equipment.
Yeah, it was auras. It was aura creatures.
Aura
Your
creatures.
CP is spended.
Are you gonna fall back and?
Yeah, I'm doing a fall back and charge.
Do any of your dudes need to do any of your dudes need to do a battle shock?
Good question. These guys, yes, I think they do too, because they were a 6-pack, so no, these guys are fine because they're currently a 3-pack. It was 5 in
The Sword Wizard does.
Sword Wizard needs it too. All right, so this is for Sword Wizard. The Custodes are all 6s. He's definitely good.
Knights are all 6s.
Oh,
Or
all right, both of them are good.
maybe
and then these guys are all doing just fine too.
the Armigers are 7.
Okay.
But yeah, there was one big crazy Voltron deck where all of your monsters could just stack on top of each other, and then you also put like lightning greaves and equipment in there, and then you just made like one it's like super monster. And then it had like all of the keywords, because every time you equipped it with a new thing, it got another keyword of like first strike, double strike.
Oh yeah, that was a fun deck. That was really
trample, lifelink, like ba 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 ba. It's stupid, very fun.
I didn't play enough Magic, clearly.
Yeah. I only played Commander, so all of the decks that I tried to put together were goofy nonsense. And
Well, I'm gonna get back into it now that they're turning it into Fortnite, you know?
God, SpongeBob's in it now. The Night Wizard's falling back.
the only
Those
thing
new
that was
SpongeBob cards might get me back in, bro.
oh my god, the only thing that was about to get me
Blow
back
my
into
fucking brains out.
the only thing that was about to get me into Magic again was the animal thing that they did, and there was so I love playing group hug decks where it's like we're all friends here, and then one turn I just murder everybody because that's funny. They made a group hug deck where the commander was a bunny and it was all bunny themed.
They made it for you.
They made it explicitly and specifically for me, and it very nearly made me go, maybe I should buy that deck. Maybe I should buy that pre-con.
I was gonna just step up.
We played early on in the channel's history the Magic the Gathering 40K.
We had Chuckles as the ref because he's
like a Magic encyclopedia.
We tried.
Him and
well,
Sean.
no, he isn't he an actual
I don't think he ever completed
a judge?
the test.
did he never actually complete the test?
But he knew the material. Basically.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if he ever passed the test or if he just never took it, but he is essentially a judge.
This guy's advancing.
Okay.
Like from Judge Dredd.
Yeah, he's a Judge Dredd. But yeah, we had Chuckles. Are they making another 40K release? I heard
The scuttlebutt is yes, but
okay,
we haven't heard anything concrete.
Okay. I had heard the scuttlebutt, but I wasn't sure if there was any concrete on that scuttle. On that butt. You know what I'm talking about?
That butt's only been scuttled a little bit.
Right, this guy is advancing.
Okay.
Nope. But he'll still do the movement.
I'll play some more if those decks come out.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I still got 2 of them.
I need an Orcs deck.
Did they? What? They didn't release an Orc deck last time. It was Necrons,
Necrons, Imperium, and Chaos.
Just Inquisitor Imperium, more or less. And we got a fucked up. So we practiced those decks twice at my house, and both games were over fast as fuck.
They were in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
30 minutes or less.
Yeah, someone always comboed, and then the one that we play, I accidentally stasis locked the fucking table.
Yeah, it ended up being 5 hours long.
Yeah.
And I remember I was driving Elliot's brain into just sludge mode because I kept being like, no, makes us better.
You dealt psychological. You actively cast vicious mockery on me until I was in in video games where it's like wah, wah, and the red's going on, and I was just like, I've got to try and fight this man.
It's so funny.
But it might just come down to fists if he keeps making these noises.
Did you guys know we've done over 200 videos?
200 videos?
Holy shit, dude!
And streams.
We're on a roll.
When we hit, it's too late because we're well past 40 videos. But when we hit 400 videos, we should have a 40K, 400.
That'd be fun.
When we hit 40,000 videos.
When we hit 40,000 videos, that'll be when we ascend to. We transcend.
So
our mortal coils.
The Warhammer 40,000 Commander live stream was 5 hours and 22 minutes long.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And it's all Matt's fault.
Yeah, and you locked us up, and I was trying to figure out how to break your wall, and then I let you combo too long, and
it was
then you killed everybody.
Crazy.
It was so.
It was nuts.
I was so tired at the end.
I think we all were.
Yeah. It was fun though. I will say it was fun.
It was very fun.
You can be two things at once, Chet. You can.
Okay.
You can be fun and also
exhausting.
Obnoxious.
Yes.
This guy back here is advancing. I just gotta move these guys up. These homies want to play.
Okay.
10.
The Adventures of Tintin?
10. Johnny Quest with the zooming in 3D shit from my 90s childhood. Alright, he's got a cork.
What do you mean zooming in 3D shit?
Where it was all fucking... Alright, so the intro to Johnny Quest, New Adventures of Johnny Quest or whatever, the intro, if you're watching on YouTube, it's like flying around through like a 3D like vector landscape that's got like all these topographical lines on it. That shit blew my little mind when I saw it. I was like, we're living in the fucking future! It was crazy. It was nuts. It was nuts. Trade is advancing. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah. Someone in chat's gonna know what I'm talking about. I think Ryan and I have...
Ryan literally just said that intro song fucks.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. It's crazy.
So the thing that blew my mind with its incredibly advanced and realistic digital graphics was oh god, my brain. This is why I need new medication, everybody. I had it in my head, and then the second I started talking about it, it blipped out.
Hold on, this guy's coming back here. I meant to sabotage him.
Okay, hold on. I'll find it. I can't just leave it hanging.
Alright, I'm ready to proceed to the shooting phase. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude. I would get as close to the TV as possible where I had no peripheral and it was all the screen, and I would fucking ride with the Johnny Quest plane. Look at this shit, we're diving! We're going in! Now wait for it. There's one, the plane gets tricky. You son of a bitch, what are you doing? Look, it's crazy, man.
I kind of remember this.
I never really remembered the intro. This is kind of crazy that I never remember the intro, but I did watch Johnny Quest with my dad every morning before I went to school, when I went to public school.
And then check it out. Oh my god.
Whoa!
Literally breaking the fourth wall. It's nuts. Homie's about to hit stalagmites and tights, and then he's out. Fucking mermaids and helicopters and shit. It was awesome, dude.
What's the name of this show? Reboot!
Oh,
Reboot?
Oh, yeah.
Reboot was the thing. Reboot was like, this is so
She
real.
just had one omni-boob.
Yeah. Reboot was the thing when I was watching. I was like, this is amazing. This looks so real. This is the future. And looking back at it now, it's like, ooh, man, that is 3 pixels talking to 4 pixels. What is happening?
You ever watch Code Lyoko?
Oh yeah, Code Lyoko was weird.
This shit was bizarre.
Code Lyoko had the weirdest. It was like Digimon, but if Digimon had like an uncomfortable aura about it. Do you know what I mean?
That was Digimon for me. Digimon had an uncomfortable.
Well, no. Digimon also had its own weirdness, but Code Lyoko had like an ominous, like strangeness to it. There was something about Code Lyoko that made me like almost uncomfortable. Am I the only one?
Even for like a cartoon that was like not trying to be like real at all, had like a weird sense of uncanny valley to it.
It had a strange sense of uncanny valley, and also because it wasn't as like fast and frenetic as a lot of other kids shows, it was a little slow and like lingering. It was weird. It had a weird vibe.
Are you ready for me to shoot your shot?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just over here enjoying the memories of Code Lyoko and Reboot, man. You do whatever you want.
Alright.
I can die happy now.
Code Lyoko was shot on site in the actual Uncanny Valley.
That's really fucking funny.
Yeah, true.
On location.
That's amazing. All these guys advanced.
Okay.
All these guys have assault spears.
Okay.
No grenade launchers though.
Okay.
They're all going to
You
be
guys?
shooting.
Oh, we're up top.
Here.
Rude.
We're up top.
Yeah. So the pack of advancing Terminators are going to be putting all their spears in there.
Okay.
This guy does not reroll versus vehicle, so I'm going to do them separately.
Okay.
2, 2, 2.
Okay. And this is a Warglaive.
We are not getting our buffs because we're all in one unit. We're looking for 2s here. Nope. All right. And now we're looking for 5. Actually 6s, but we're re-rolling because this is strength 4. Your toughness 10. Yeah. Need 6s. Re-roll. There's some. If he's 0, you have cover though. If he's 1, you have cover.
Looking for 3s. Got it. Oh my god, that's the first time I ever save.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh my god.
All it took was talking about Code Lyoko.
Code Lyoko and having like a fever dream Vietnam flashback about how weird they looked. What the fuck?
You angered the fucking die. Alright, and 6s no reroll.
You can't acknowledge it.
God.
You can't acknowledge it.
No AP, right? After the cover?
Covered to 0, yeah.
I acknowledged it.
2 damage on this.
Give me that. Yeah!
Yeah, as soon as you acknowledge it, it gets nervous and Runs away.
I just was happy for a second. Am I not allowed to be happy, Daniel?
Cannot be happy.
Am I not allowed to be happy, Daniel?
Do I have 18 on this thing? I don't think so. Is that 18?
On what? This?
Yeah, that's good. Okay. He is going to grenade launcher and spear. This is the grenade launcher shot. I am outside of 6 from everyone, so I am getting my hit and wound buff.
Okay.
4 grenade shots.
Okay.
2, 4, 2. My God. And 5. Rerolling. Didn't need it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. AP 1 covered to 0.
Looking for 3s. Got it.
Oh, man. All right. 2 spear shots coming in.
Okay.
Got them both. And
Okay.
5 reroll. Okay. AP1 covered to 2, or AP1 covered to 0, 2 damage.
Oh my God. Whoa.
The wall becomes the bullet.
Looking for 3s. Oh my God.
You're good again. Done shooting. Fuck. I just ruined my sabotage. Shit. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we are going to do this group right here. They are going to be putting everything onto the knight. Because it's a guardian on an objective, I am re-rolling the little guy.
The little guy.
Yeah.
You said knight, and they are all knights.
That's true. Actually, should I put it on the big boy? I think I do need to put it on the big boy, actually. Yeah, the big boy's the bigger problem. Alright, so
Okay.
we're going to do the guard first. This is 2 shots.
Okay.
Looking for...
What's the AP on all this?
AP on all this is going to be 1. I don't think you can get cover from your own units, so I'm going to be...
Yep. No, you're good.
Alright. So, looking for 2s. Looking alright. I'm looking for 6s, re-rolling all because it's a guardian on objective. Oh well. So now let's go to my girl. She's got Dirge Singer, that's 4 shots. And these are devastating wounds, but nothing else.
No AP?
Huh?
AP?
No AP.
Okay.
Looking for 3s here. And then looking for 6s, re-rolling. AP 0, 2 damage.
I thought you said it was dev.
Oh, it is dev, excuse me. It's anti-infantry 4 up and dev, and I was like, in my head...
How many wounds?
2.
2. Looking for 6s? Hey,
No, there we go.
1.
And now we've got the Psychic Tempest coming off of her
Okay.
as a 6.
Okay.
And these are sustained hits 2.
Okay.
Alright, that's going to bring back 2 that miss, and then that still falls. And these are strength 6, your toughness 12 on him.
Yes.
Alright, 6 is rerolled. And this is, this is just sustained. AP 0, 2 damage.
Looking for it's AP 0, looking for, I believe, a 3. Let me just double check. On the Gallant, it's a 3. No. 2 damage. No. And that puts him at this, and puts him on check engine light.
Oh, okay. Alright. -1 to hit on
Yep.
him? Okay. Now we're going to go to the Terminators. They are 6 inches away, and there's still 1 big old unit, and they're going to go into the goodest boy, whatever. Yeah, big one.
A Gallant.
Yeah, Gallant. All right. Gal this. These are the grenades. That is 12. Sorry. That's 10, and then 2 in my hand. Yep. All right. We are looking for 2s. And then we're looking for 5s, re-rolling. My God.
Good thing.
Doink, doink, doink. AP 1 damage.
Looking for 4s. Looking for 6s. Almost.
All right, then they got spears behind that. These are looking for 2s.
Okay.
Well, goddamn. Then these are looking for 5s. Reroll. Okay. AP1, 2 damage.
Looking for 4s. All right.
Oh my god.
CP reroll one of these because I kind of have to
Spent, Commander.
try and keep this thing alive if I can. Got it?
Hey.
Is it sustained 2 ? The psychic attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. That's just what somebody in chat said.
Yeah, it's Psychic Tempest from Inquisitor Draxus. It's psychic and sustained hits 2.
I need at least 1 6 or this thing might be blowing up. No.
Good night,
So
sweet
now
prince.
we see if it will blow up. No.
Close.
All right. Good night, Mr. Gallant. You kind of slapped around one man and crushed him in your hand.
Fuck, that's right. He popped one.
That's the second big knight that just killed one little guy.
He tank shocked for 6, so
that's true.
he at
That's
least
true. You're
did
right,
something.
you're right. And he missiled a guy.
He missiled a
he
guy.
missiled
He
the fuck out
tank.
of
Yeah, he
him,
missiled the hell out of a guy. He tank shocked for
He
6.
did more than the Lancer.
And then he did find one man, grab him, smush him into paste, and then get shot a bunch.
The
So
Lancer did in
those
fact
was-
just skewer one man.
the Lancer, yes.
did just skewer
Yes.
one man.
Ready for some cheerges?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, we've got the Guardian going into the Armiger. Yep.
Yep.
A doink. Doink. And then we've got these homies going in there. I'm
Okay.
at 0 command points. Oh, all right, I'm at 1. That's right, I'm at
You
1.
refunded one because you had the
Yes.
free thing on the captain or something.
Yes. And if I need a reroll, I need a reroll. Which I think I need a reroll. Does that get me within 1 inch? Oh my fucking god, it does. Okay. Touches. Here. Okay. Do you have interrupt?
No.
No. Okay. Each spear, the axes are spears, I promise, are 5 swings from the regular and then 7 from the cap.
Okay.
5. If the person asking about the psychic ability thing is wondering, I did trigger the sustained hits 1, or the sustained hits 2 once, and that brought 2 of the 1s back. They're wondering what that mechanic was.
Okay. I don't know why they're asking.
All right, I mean, I'm just trying to remember receipts for everything.
You're piling these guys in, so they're all in range?
Oh, yeah, excuse me. Yeah, go ahead and bump them in. Yeah, they just wiggle jiggle.
Like that.
Yeah.
So they're all technically within punching range.
All right, this turns off the detachment rule, but this I'm still re-rolling hits.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn on lethal hits
Okay.
for my kata.
Kata!
I won. All right, got 1. I was looking for 2s, unless you have a minus here on something.
Nope.
That was the guy that already
Yep.
gone. All right. Now we're looking for, I believe, 5. So the strength 7, toughness 10. Yeah, 5s. Rerolling all. That was a 5. That's why I was scooping it. Okay. AP2, 2 damage.
AP2 looking for 5s. Oh my god.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
2 damage each, so that's then 6 dice I'm rolling. Looking for 6s. Got 1, so I only took 5. He's down to 2 though.
No 2. Now the captain. 3,
Could have been worse.
Praise Nurgle.
7.
Praise that guy.
Here comes the captain. Falls. Lethal. Rerolling wounds. Very good thing. 2 damage.
Looking for 5s.
Oh boy.
5
Looking
sixes,
for 6s.
I believe.
Oh.
What about almost 5 1s? What about almost 5 1s?
I'll give it to you.
You'll give it to me? Okay.
Please don't roll. That'd be funny.
Funny noise. Funny noise.
Oh.
Alright.
That is my turn.
For all the knight believers out there, I am sorry.
I think I fucked up sabotage because I shot with someone doing an action. Behind enemy lines, I think one of them got in. I gotta be wholly within. This is 30, correct?
Yeah.
Keep me honest on that side of it. I've got one guy in. This guy's splitting
Is
the
that
guys in.
2?
That is 3 Vics,
3?
1 unit from your army, excluding aircraft, battle shocks, wholly within your own points.
Yep.
And I'm
Cool.
gonna hold on to sabotage.
So,
Hi.
do we want to keep going?
So I'm gonna see one thing,
Yep.
which
are you gonna
is
see?
I'm gonna see if this big guy can clear out this, and if he can, I think I'm still screwed because of all of this. But I don't think there's any way because you can still just run around.
So I'm holding on to sabotage.
Let me at least see what my
You are currently behind 26 points.
easy. I'm gonna just real quick, just for so we can get an educated guess
Just
here.
for
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
draw my secondaries, okay?
Okay.
Defend enemy.
It is assassination and no prisoners.
Oh.
So kill shit.
So killing things.
Yep.
Something that I'm wanting to do anyway.
Yep.
That's a character?
Oops.
That is a character on one with only one character. So white cloak character, swordman character holding one. Drax is a character, white cloak character. Good luck.
Yeah.
I don't think you're getting it.
So I could get 5 victory points from assassination.
Mhm.
And 5 victory points from no prisoners. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to do things. Doing some quick math here, everybody.
If you split fire both of these guys and took them out, that would give you 2 no prisoners and 2 assassinations.
Yes, and that would be
That'd just be 10 points. You'd still be down 16 points.
it would be 9 points to start out with. I would need to kill one more character to get up to
And
10.
that guy could bomb the shit out of him. You're not going to get him.
Yeah.
Well,
I could move closer.
Yeah.
Well, if you're playing fixed, don't you just get 5 for killing a character?
Each time an enemy character model is destroyed, you get 4 victory points for fixed. But we're playing tactical.
Mhm.
So when end of either player's turn,
Yeah, if you
one or
destroy
more
a
characters. Oh, okay, so it's 5 victory points for got it. I'm sorry, I was.
Oh, it's just 5 regardless. Okay.
It's 5
Yeah.
just for killing a character, and then
Yeah.
up to 5 for killing units. 3 units. So that would earn me 10, but then there's no way for me to actually hold down enough objectives to pull anything back that way. So I think it is in fact over. It's over, everybody.
It's so Jover.
It's so
Damn.
Jover. But it was fun. Yeah, the Daniel really didn't like me today. And that's fine.
Daniel
Listen,
had it out for you.
Listen,
Yeah.
you don't have to be everybody's. You don't have to be popular with everybody. You know what I mean?
Hey, you're popular with me.
There we
See,
go.
part of being an adult is understanding that sometimes people just aren't going to like you.
You're
and that's
popular
okay,
with 30%
because
of chat.
That's not nothing.
That's not nothing.
Oh, did they take away my 69?
Yeah, you're at 70 now.
Sons of bitches. Alright, whatever. Praise Nurgle, because the Codex is coming out.
Yeah,
It
that'll
is.
be. That'll
We're
be
gonna
cool.
talk about them on After Dark
Yeah.
this
Oh,
week.
dude,
We're gonna talk about
I'm-
world. We're gonna do a double header. We're gonna do a World Eaters Codex review followed by a Death Guard Codex review.
It's
Yeah.
bonk. It'd be hella.
Late night double feature picture show.
Yeah.
You should tune in. It'll be a lot of fun. That'll be on Wednesday night, starting at 8 as usual. Or are we
Yeah.
gonna start a little earlier for it?
We're gonna start normal.
Okay.
We're just gonna go a little late.
Okay. Starting at 8, going late. Wednesday.
Starting at 8, going late.
If you like what you
Wednesday.
saw here tonight, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of it, hit subscribe. please check out the Discord. Discord's popping off. We got a bunch of paint projects going on in there. If you really like us, you can become a certified enjoyer. I think membership on YouTube gets them that, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Or we have a Patreon as well. Any support helps us. Sadly, although we do in fact very much love this hobby, it is a little expensive. So any support is a huge, is very big to us. We appreciate it
And
greatly.
you get some cool perks like getting to vote on matchups.
And you get cool
yeah,
perks.
yeah.
And potentially your name on the terrain in the form of graffiti.
You can tag
We can get take a terrain piece.
There's been multiple times where the chat voting has made someone scramble and paint a shitload of models in like 72 hours.
Yeah.
If you wanna hurt us, that's the other thing.
Yeah,
you
you
could
torture
think
the
about it as helping us, or if you wanted to hurt us,
Yeah.
if you're one of our certified enjoyers and you vote for an army that we don't quite have 100% ready, but that's what you voted for, then pain for us and enjoyment for you.
Just recently, chat made me paint 35 Eldar models in a weekend. So
Yeah.
I was
So
trying to call you out,
so
but
sometimes if you're into just kind of causing harm and mischief, that's also an option for you there. But yeah, join our socials, follow our socials, join the Discord. We're gonna try and be doing more in there, and as the community grows, we'd appreciate it. Other than that, we hope you all have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you next time.
Toodles.
good night, everyone.